Man, I cracked my beer early this morning, didn't I?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Sat down and cracked it wide open. Got your little vent going.
Isn't that my line for you?
Oh. Possibly.
Back and crack that Anyway, go ahead. You just hang with me. There you go. Gotta be. Anyway.
Yeah.
How are you? What's going on? Anything going on today in the world?
Well, let's see. I'm sure there's tons. Just haven't really dived into the pile yet.
Oh.
Getting ready to, though.
Wow. You're throwing me all the lines this morning.
I am.
Lay back, crack it wide open, dive into the pile.
Come on, join in the fun.
We're getting colder now. We're ready for the action.
It was inevitable, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's a Tuesday morning, yes?
Yes.
And it's a little moist, but hey,
Whoa.
We're here to dry out. And we'll come back and we'll get things started after these words.
TheTmanShow.com.
Seattle sports, Tari. I didn't realize until right now that the Huskies are already 0-1.
Really?
I didn't realize that they lost to Portland the other day.
That was the saving grace, right? Right there?
What, the Huskies?
Yeah, the basketball
team was going to
season.
save
Yeah.
our sports needs and desires and longings.
Right, because you're not going to acknowledge any of the women's sports, the
Yeah.
WNBA or anything like that.
No.
They're over.
But not
I know,
really
but-
out of the gate well.
Okay.
If you're losing to Portland. They lost to Portland?
Was it Portland State or Portland?
It doesn't matter.
I know, but I'm just curious.
It's probably Portland State. I don't know if there's really a Portland, but
might have been Portland.
Either one of them, they're not very well known. And you can't be a Pac-10 team that's expecting to do anything and lose to either of the Portlands, any of the Portlands, any of the... Even Oregon State and Oregon, you should be beating up on them.
I do agree with you.
What the hell's going on here?
Potential All-American on your team? You'll probably be, top 3.
They lost to Portland first game of the year?
They did.
The Seattle sports curse continue or what?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, old man Jim.
What happened to him? Is he around? Last I saw him, he was bearing his butt on an ice rink.
But actually, in some good news, some people have emailed me as to whether old man Jim is still alive or not, and I can honestly tell you I haven't the foggiest. Anyway, the only good news as far as the Seattle sports curse is concerned is that the Oklahoma freaking stupid city Thunder lost again last night. They're 1-10. Imagine the Sonics still being in town and being 1-10. It'd be like so just
out.
We'd be out already.
I love the NBA.
Yeah.
Like the first week, I love it. And then 1-10, yeah, I'm going to pass.
Smartest thing the city ever did.
That's right. Get rid of those losers.
Get that direct team out of town.
Ship them off. Go lose in another city, would you?
1-10. Man.
Is Carlissimo still the coach? I haven't even followed.
Not for long.
Oh, my gosh.
They lost to the Rockets last night. Would they be 1-10 if they were in Seattle, though? 10-1.
That's right. Way more motivated to play here.
More caffeine, more lattes.
Mm-hmm.
But, 1-10.
Love it.
Unreal. Sick. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, Husky men's hoops playing again tonight. Let's see if they can beat Cleveland. Is that who it is?
Yeah, something like that.
Cleveland State. Oh,
Cleveland
man.
State, yes.
That was my safe school.
It looks like it looks like a guaranteed win, but so did Portland to me. I didn't even think to look in the paper to see if the Huskies won.
Really?
So it happened on like Thursday night, right?
Saturday night.
Saturday night. Oh, Saturday night?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't find out until what's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
That they lost that game.
With the NFL going on, why would you care on Sunday?
Man,
I got a text. I got a text from Pasty. I thought he was being sarcastic, saying "Go Dogs," and I was like, I didn't even watch it. I had it on TiVo, and I just fast forwarded through it because I thought he was letting me know that don't bother. Mm-hmm. And he was right. Just slammed all the way through it. Just kept my eye on the score.
Well, the winless Husky football team is a favorite to win in the Apple Cup this weekend.
Oh, goody.
You have 0 wins, and you're a 7.5-point favorite against your state rival.
There you go.
That sounds like a barn burner to me.
You're a road favorite, by the way.
Whose only win
unbelievable.
is against Portland State.
Who,
Right,
Washington State?
Washington State, yeah.
Washington State knows how to beat up
At
on
least they won.
They can beat Division II schools.
the crappy Portland schools.
Yeah.
Well,
Man, 7.5-point favorites the Huskies are. How can you make them a 7.5-point favorite when they haven't beaten anyone this year?
How do you put juice on that game? How do you bet on that game? God, what a nightmare.
Well,
you feeling good with putting your money on the dogs?
Terry, what else is going on in the world? What else is happening, please?
Well, we got some news for you about the Cheetah Girls. Apparently, they have been dropped, or it looks as though they'll be dropped from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh.
And we all know why. It's
what about Underdog? Underdog still in?
Underdog, of course.
I need Underdog. I used to love Underdog, watching him when I was a kid.
The float?
Go down.
Yeah, the big balloon.
The Macy's Day Parade Street.
Absolutely.
Big float. I was 6 years old. I loved the cartoon. And there he was. Bigger than life. Underdog still in.
I believe so.
No nudie photo scandals for Underdog.
No nudie photo sex
Nudie
scandals.
photo sex scandals for the Cheetah Girls.
Yeah, Adrian.
Well, the other one probably has too, but she hasn't had them beat. The pictures haven't surfaced yet.
Right.
Everyone has a nudie photo scandal somewhere out there waiting to be discovered. Yours truly included.
Really?
Come on.
Ooh, I can't wait to see them.
Wait till you see where my heart-shaped mole is located. So, no, wow, that's pretty harsh, I would say, because Vanessa Hudgens had some pretty racy and nudie-type photos come out of her, and they didn't hesitate to put her right back in High School Musical 3. But
I understand that.
Are the Cheetah Girls' photos that much more graphic?
The one girl, yeah, well,
I know, I'm saying the Cheetah Girls' possessive photos.
Right.
I don't say Cheetah Girl
probably not.
photos.
No, probably not.
Cheetah Girl photos? You keep correcting me. I know what I'm saying.
No, I know you do, and I'm answering your question.
It's one. You keep saying it's only one girl. I know.
No, I didn't say. I know I did once. But yeah.
You did twice now.
Okay.
It's all right. It's one girl. Are her photos that much more blatant and hardcore and, just thrusting with naughtiness that it's that much of a more punishable crime, if you will, than Vanessa Hudgens' pictures?
Probably not.
Vanessa Hudgens got barely a slap on the wrist, if anything. And now they're taking her out of the Macy's Day Parade?
Yeah. Well, they're supposed to perform, and it's a very family-oriented little event.
Oh, and High School Musical is only for XXX moviegoers?
Parade's open to the public.
Right. And I think and High School Musical was on, you have the choice.
And High School Musical is backed by the Disney Company, one of the most wholesome all-American companies in the world, and they're endorsing their main star being in all these nudie photos underage. And they didn't hesitate to say, hey, we're going to be behind her, and we are not taking her out of the... They could have easily taken her out and replaced her with a Vanessa Hudgens lookalike, but they stood behind her,
Right.
and they supported her. And it's interesting how she got supported in what seems like the exact same kind of scandal, and they are certainly going hardcore against the Cheetah Girls. It's only one.
That's right.
Right.
I don't get it.
Well, there's a lot of sponsors involved with the Macy's Day Parade. Maybe they don't want them. The sponsors would have pulled out if you would have put her on.
A lot of sponsors of the Disney Company that I'm sure Disney didn't want to send a bad message to. Let me ask you this. I'm asking one more time, and I'm waiting for an answer. Are the pictures of the Cheetah Girl... Are they a lot more raunchy and hardcore than Vanessa Hudgens' pictures were? Maybe I'm seeing so far it being a mirror image of exactly what happened about a year ago with Vanessa Hudgens.
Right.
Why are they going much more harsh on the Cheetah Girl? You don't know about the pictures.
Well,
have you seen the pictures?
No, I have, but I mean, it's been a while since I've seen them. It's not like I really concentrate on.
The Cheetah Girl's like bent over,
right? And I think it's more nude. It's more.
I mean, Vanessa Hudgens just kind of standing there naked.
So Vanessa Hudgens just standing there smiling and nude.
Yes.
And the Cheetah Girl is in a...
Just bent over, kind of looking back.
Right, because they were, of course, for her boyfriend, who is...
Well, so was Vanessa Hudgens.
I don't think you could put some kind of judgment on which is more racy.
I think you can. I think it's very relevant.
Really?
I think if one girl's pictures are that much more, oh, man, we can't stand by this. Look at these pictures. It comes down to the picture sometimes, yes. How ridiculously hardcore did she make an example of herself in these pictures? If Vanessa Hudgens' pictures are exactly the same kind of level of... nude, gratuitous kind of nature, then why are they supporting Vanessa Hudgens, but they're taking Cheetah Girl out of and then embarrassing her like that with the news coming out that she's been stripped of her role in the Macy's Day Parade?
I can't.
Who's going to answer this for me?
It's too fresh.
Where's the consistency?
If the parade was like in 6 months, maybe it would be okay. But it's just too fresh on people's minds.
That could be it.
I mean, you can't have her in the same parade as Snoopy. Come on, man.
One, and again,
Snoopy, I've never seen Snoopy in clothing.
That's true.
he just has a collar on.
A dog collar, too, at that.
And a little red Baron scarf once in a while for role playing.
Runs around with his little bird out. I'm just wondering why. I expected, actually, I was surprised that Disney supported Vanessa Hudgens as strongly as they did.
Right.
This makes actually a little bit more sense that they're saying, we can't stand by, you decided to do all that, and that was your choice, but now we got to make our choice, blah, 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 corporate bullcrap. We have to hand it right in your lap here.
Yeah, but Disney's not going to forfeit $100 million by not putting her in the movie.
They wouldn't have lost $100 million because the movie would have done just as well with some Vanessa Hudgens look-alike. Yes, it's not like people wouldn't have stayed away in protest because Vanessa Hudgens got taken out of the movie.
Maybe not, but I think kids would know the difference.
They would know the difference.
Kids want to see her.
I'm not saying they wouldn't know the difference, but they'd still go.
I don't know if they would.
Absolutely everyone that went would have gone if Vanessa Hudgens was replaced. Anyway, all right. No Cheetah Girl is in the Macy's Day Parade.
Well, and it is interesting, too, because the Cheetah Girls are also backed by Disney. And, I mean...
Don't get it.
Yeah, you would...
It
right?
must come down to their interpretation of the pictures. Vanessa Hudgens, even though she had a lack of clothing on, was smiling and looking all cutesy, and they could live with that. I have to see the Cheetah Girls pictures.
They're pretty nice.
It's only one. I have to see this bent-over posture, and if Disney was just like, yeah, this one's a tougher one for us. Maybe that's what it came down to. Because they're not acting the same towards two women who got caught in the same kind of moment here.
Having her perform on daytime TV on a holiday, that's a little different than people choosing to go to a movie. It's like it's network TV during the day. I mean, I think it's a little different. It's a family show. People can choose to go to the movie. You're not forced to watch it.
You can choose to watch the Macy's Day Parade.
Right.
There are other parades you can watch.
Attend.
You can choose to go or not go. You can stay home. You can say, well, if they're going to put a girl who posts pictures like that in the Macy's Day Parade, well, that's not wholesome enough for me. I'm going to stay home and make my own parade.
And that's why she's not in it. They don't want people staying home.
It's always about choice, and that's what usually the corporate execs behind the situation are all worried about. They back Vanessa Hudgens, and they're throwing what's-her-name under the bus.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty nice pictures, though.
Well, I want to see them.
What happened to the pictures you're supposed to see?
And the other thing, too, is Vanessa, the big controversy, too, was her age, because she was like 15, right? And Adrian is
what,
like
18?
20,
yeah.
23, 24.
If anything, that should give more credence to them backing Adrian.
Right.
She's a
That is
woman
true.
who's not a minor.
No, you're right.
Posing nude.
Wow, that is crazy.
So far, I'm seeing nothing really that different from what I saw in Vanessa Hudgens' pictures. I don't get it. I don't get why they were so supportive of Vanessa Hudgens, and this girl, they're ostracizing.
They're not the same level of stars, right? Vanessa Hudgens, I mean, she's a cash cow for Disney right now.
It does have some... That definitely has a bearing on the situation.
No one knows
big a
Cheetah
star?
Girl.
How big a star is Vanessa Hudgens? But the Cheetah Girls are very popular.
Not as popular as High School Musical.
That is true.
That's the biggest thing in the history of Disney. Mm-hmm. It's bigger than Cinderella. Cinderella's going to be fired next week. Mickey Mouse he's out.
Mickey Mouse.
This is the biggest thing ever.
Oh, but if Cinderella lays back spread eagle and shows her buns, she's in big trouble.
Oh, that'd be a movie.
Mm-hmm. That would be quite.
That ain't no glass slipper.
The movie.
Jeez.
The heel, the glass sliver. Anyway, all right. I'm just always curious.
That's it. Is pretty interesting. I never even thought about it
I bet
that.
her agent's probably just as curious as you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe Vanessa Hudgens had a better makeup plan with the executives. How's that for a conspiracy? She was a lot more throwing herself on the mercy of those who decided her fate. I mean, look at these pictures. I'm looking at the exact same pictures.
Okay.
Oh, this is Vanessa Hudgens, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks just like the way Vanessa posed. Yeah, it's the same.
Vanessa Hudgens is completely, absolutely, 100% naked with a frontal nudity type shot here.
No, she has a
I could see the outline of her landing strip situation, Terry.
Yes.
She has a toe ring on.
Outline of her VJ. And now I'm looking at Cheetah Girl. There's one picture where she's bent over, but she at least has a bra on. It's quite an ass, though, I'll tell you that right now.
Ridiculous. It's amazing.
Oh, she's here. It's Vinnie telling her. Loves a nice donk. Mm-hmm.
Well, see, the fact that we don't even know her name still, we've been talking about it for 10 minutes.
Cheetah Girl. That's her name.
That's all we have. That's the
name.
reason.
Last name Girl, first name Cheetah.
I don't know
That's why she gets blown out and
Adrian.
Vanessa doesn't.
I don't know how Pasty finds these pictures. It took me so long to find these. He found them so quick.
Oh, Pasty's an expert.
Jesus.
Pasty had it as a screensaver.
He's an absolute expert. He goes every day and looks.
But
for
keep
these.
in mind,
Amazing.
Vinnie the Pooh's the guy who's gone on record saying he'll take an ass over a face any day.
Yes. That is true. Yes.
If a girl has a good-looking ass and a mediocre-looking face, that wins out over a girl who's got a perfectly beautiful-looking face and a mediocre ass.
How about someone whose face looks
Right?
like an ass?
You can't have a mediocre ass at all.
All right, but
No, yes,
listen to
you-
the way I
no,
phrased it.
you
Listen
were
to the way I
absolutely-
phrased it. You tell me if I'm wrong, because it's crazy for me even to say out loud. You would take a girl with a mediocre to less than mediocre looking face and a ridiculous ass over a girl with a ridiculously beautiful face and a mediocre ass.
Correct.
Not even a bad ass, but a mediocre one. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Like mediocre to no ass.
Now, you know what psychologists would say about this, right?
Oh, jeez.
Well, actually, I don't. But
Well, I'm not a psychologist, but I play one on the radio, and I can
Okay.
tell you exactly what a psychologist would tell you.
what was that?
That this stems from a deep-rooted psychological insecurity that you have about your own physical stature. So therefore, you need, once you get all freaky with a woman, you need her to be on the bigger side to compensate for your lack of physical presence.
Hey, whatever the reason is,
He's okay.
it don't matter.
You don't want to.
I don't
You don't
care.
want to procreate with a slight, thinnish type woman in fear that your son will be beaten from pillar to post every day of his life by the bigger dudes.
Maybe subconsciously. But
And therefore,
okay.
you choose big donk over great looking face any day. That's what a psychologist would tell you. I'm not saying that's what I'd say. You know, I majored in reverse psychology at the Wharton School of Business, Terry, so I'm very well versed on
But
these.
You are.
But you don't appreciate a nice, sizable back end.
Well, that's very it. I certainly have acknowledged that over the past decade, the more and more the nice, round, big, supple apple ass has made its nice run through the new millennium and, began mid-'90s and certainly has only entrenched itself that much further in the new millennium. However, even the guys who love themselves a nice helping of ass aren't ready to say, yeah, throw me a girl who's really not even that pretty in the face. As long as she's got a nice, big, full ass, I am so down. I mean, most guys need a good-looking face. You don't.
If he's a true ass man, like a fat ass
And
man.
a psychologist would say that a true fat-ass man who believes like you that you don't even need a face is overcompensating
I don't know.
for their deep-rooted
Like I said, whatever
insecurities they have about their own personal physical presence.
the case is, like I said, I don't care. And this cheetah girl has that ass that we're talking about.
She does. I'll give you that, man. Her
Yeah?
ass looks perfect. Her ass looks like the model of a perfect ass.
It's like, is she a dancer? Isn't that what they do, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's those dancers' butts. You can't beat
She
them.
is. Yeah.
Man, I mean, I need to see a second shot for verification.
Oh, it's good.
I can't go on one photo and say with certainty and throw myself out there on the line for saying this is the most perfect ass I've ever seen. I need a couple of backup photos to ensure that this is what I think it is. But if this is what I think it is based on this picture,
Right.
this looks about as perfect an ass as I've seen ever. Flawless.
Wow.
Is that
All
a
right.
permanent tattoo or just something she drew on there?
I think it's permanent.
Permanent tattoo right on her left cheek?
Really?
I still can't find these.
Enter here.
This end up or not. Wow.
Let's go get tattoos for Christmas. What do you say?
Who's buying?
I have my debit card sheepishly above my head.
I'll buy.
Oh,
Okay,
no, put your card away. Put your card away. That's
Really?
okay.
That's so nice of you. Thank you.
So quick.
That's so nice of you.
Amazing how quick he is to succumb, or else he's doing an impersonation of someone. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm just a little bothered by how they're treating the cheetah girl,
No,
Terry.
I agree.
And how
I
quickly
didn't
they
even-
re-embraced Vanessa Hudgens for the same exact scenario. I don't understand it. I think it's unfair. If I'm the cheetah girl, I'm more than pissed off. But I'm not, so I'll get over it in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right after this break.
TheTmanShow.com.
As if getting a pizza delivered to your doorstep isn't easy enough, now you don't even have to get off your couch to place the order. Domino's Pizza teamed up with TiVo for a service that will allow you to order pizza from your TV set-top box. Once you set up an account, you don't even have to enter your address or name. Just push a few buttons and sit back and wait.
There you go. And to ensure that we're the laziest society of all time, you barely have to lift a finger, literally, to order your pizza. It's a beautiful thing. I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
totally
good.
in. The only bad part about it is you have to eat Domino's after it gets there. Because the other day I ordered some Pagliacci. I mean, there's a pizza right
Love it.
there, baby.
Great slice.
All right? I'm not saying that because they're a sponsor or anything. I just have to say, give credit where credit's due, Terry.
Okay.
It's nice that Domino's has come up with a way. Believe me, hey, don't even have to get off the couch. The stroll to the yellow pages and to the phone is too exerting.
Right.
Domino's has made it, along with TiVo, so that you just pick up your remote control, which was right next to the bag of chips on the couch there, to your right. Bing, bang, boom with your thumb. Mm-hmm. And in 30 minutes or less.
Not guaranteed.
Not anymore.
In case
Believe
we
me,
kill somebody.
it was when I was a driver.
Oh, yeah.
I had to run my ass off. They made me run top speed.
They didn't think that was a bad move at any point. Making 16-year-olds fly around the city trying to deliver pizzas in a timely fashion.
And they would always tell you not to drive fast, but, I mean, that was the company line.
Right, they would give you a
But
little
then
wink on the way out.
But then they would say, hurry back,
Yeah, right.
and stuff like that. Hurry up. They wanted you to sprint. If they didn't see you sprint out of the store, they'd get mad.
Really?
Yes. You had to, like, run top speed to your car.
Really?
So then you're supposed to run top speed to your car.
That's how you make up your time, right?
But as soon as you get in your car, they want you to drive at a leisurely pace.
Right. Sunday driver.
So the company line was that they didn't want their drivers to drive fast, but behind the scenes, if you worked there during the 30 minutes or less time, or $3 off,
Right.
you knew that they didn't really want to give people $3 off, so you had to bolt your ass from spot to spot.
People really ask for $3 off, though. Really?
People, yes.
They want $3 cash.
I was like 31 minutes to someone's house, and they'd be like, "Hey, my alarm! Hey, the leg timer went off here, buddy."
Come on. You had to hand someone $3. Here you go.
Sorry, sir.
I had my egg timer set at 30.
I mean, if you were here 30 seconds ago, I wouldn't be asking for $3 off. Absolutely. If you
Really?
if you were 1 second
Embarrassing.
late, people would be waiting. And even if you
1
weren't late, people would try to, like, make it seem like you were, and you'd have this fight at the door. and
$3?
Before you know it, you're, like, thrown in a dungeon in someone's house being pummeled, and then you're
jeez.
basically giving up that extra $3, and then they let you go. But anyway,
Wow.
yeah, it was a rough time, but that was my job. One
Yeah.
of my many jobs between ages, 15 and 20. I had a lot of odd jobs, Terry. It wasn't my first job ever. It was like my second or third. You know what my first job ever was.
Oh,
Ponderosa,
yes,
where you used to burn your
Ponderosa.
wrists.
That was as a
Scoop the pudding.
dishwasher / busboy. And oh, man, I would like pray that on the schedule it would say busboy. Because
Why, tips?
they could put me at either one. No, just because dishwasher sucks so bad.
Oh, I see.
Get tips. I'd love to get, if I got tips, man, that
Really?
would be the most beautiful thing. It was just that I didn't want to wash dishes and get,
Your
their,
wrist
I told you,
burned.
their dishwasher hose
Right.
would
Was
spray
we-
out from all angles.
Right.
It had like a little hole in where it
Right,
shouldn't
right.
have, and it would scorch your arm.
I know.
Damn it.
So when I would go to see my schedule, where they would put me down, what hours, I was like praying not to see dish, because that's all it would say is dish, not
not
dishwasher.
good.
No,
good.
you're doing dish.
It would say Robbie, dish, 6 to midnight. I'd be like, no.
Never going to get laid working these hours.
Robbie dish.
Oh, it still brings back the scariest memories right now. Just I feel the twisting and nodding in my stomach right now just thinking about it.
Right.
Robbie, dish. Doo-doo-doo. Man, that hurt. Busboy was like, cool. All right. Pick up dishes like a low-rent idiot. All right.
You never got
Scarred
tipped?
you definitely.
You didn't
for
get tipped
life.
as a busboy?
No, when I worked at the International House of Pancakes.
Oh, that's where the money was.
When I worked at the IHOP as a busboy.
That's the
I
cash
don't
cow
remember
there.
you telling me about the IHOP.
I worked at the IHOP as a busboy for a couple of months.
Really?
And I got tips there. But then
Here's your 40 cents.
I quit that job at mid-shift one time because the manager yelled at me and felt like I wasn't working hard enough.
Wow.
Probably true.
So I basically quit without telling him.
Oh.
He's in his office, and you would hang up your coats
Sure.
like right next to his office. All the employees would. So he just finished yelling at me. And then he went back into his office, but he could see everything that was going on outside the office. Right. And so I dropped my busing, whatever,
Tub.
plastic tub, and I go and put on my coat, and I start walking out of the place.
He didn't follow you.
And he goes like this. What was his exact words? He says, "Oh, the way you're acting, man, you're gone." I'm like, dude, I have my coat on, and I'm walking out in mid-shift. Obviously, I'm gone. Like he's trying to still be a tough guy. He's telling me that he's about to fire me. I'm like, dude, can't you tell I just quit?
That's
I didn't say the exact words, but I have my coat on and I'm walking to my car. Oh, you keep acting like that, you're gone, man. You know what? I think at this point I really don't care.
Right.
I love when people quit in the middle of their shift.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And he had a bus the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
That's what
They
they
have
told
to
me.
pick up
Remember
the slack.
his name? Or
My fellow waitresses that were very good to me. I hated to
they
leave
loved
them to
you, huh?
Ah, they loved the,
Because you helped them all the time, didn't you?
Yeah, not only a great busser, very hard worker, not really.
Sure.
But the comic relief I provided in the IHOP during off hours was very much appreciated, yes.
In fact, when they looked on the shift and said, "Oh, goody, I get to work with Robbie tonight."
Yeah, I really had a thing for Eileen, Terry, and I wanted to come on Eileen. And
Jeez.
I remember it was hard to leave her, but it wasn't worth it at that point. So she told me after I quit the next day at school, because this was my chance. I never really got, and I had no classes with Eileen. I can't remember her last name, but I really liked her. And she told me next day in the hallways of high school that he had a bus, the manager had a bus the rest of the night. And the manager was like 22, you know, he's not some like established guy.
But I was a
in the world.
manager at 20.
You're gone, man! Okay, I can live with that.
I'm good. Not crying over it.
Freaking idiot.
Wow.
I put on my coat, says all it needs to say, I quit. You keep acting like this, you're gone!
Well, too, man, today's a special day because here he is, right here, the manager from International House of Pancakes.
Well, let me put on my coat. True story, man. I had a lot of weird jobs. But the point was, when I was busing at IHOP, we did have a little revenue sharing tip thing. Like the waitresses were required at the end of the night to give the busboys 10% of their tips.
Right, and that means 5%.
Yeah.
I didn't make very much tonight, sorry. How many times I hear that crap.
Oh, I forgot this little 20 I put in my bunt.
Doesn't matter, I'll take it.
Just leave it there, I'll get it.
That's a real 20.
Ew.
1-866-663-T-MAN is the toll-free number to call. If you would like to share any of your thoughts for a Tuesday morning, obviously I'm sharing a lot of mine. 1-866-663-T-MAN, or the text messaging number for more private thoughts is 97373, don't you know? That's 97373, and of course anything and everything goes on text messaging.
That's a real good way to stick it to someone, though, when you leave during a shift.
Oh, put a 20 up your butt?
Oh.
Yeah, that too. No, but it really does stick it to the manager when you leave during a shift. I love that.
Yeah.
There was a girl that walked out of the spaghetti factory right in the middle of a rush, full section. And who picks up the slack? The managers have to go take over the whole section.
Manager had a bus the rest of the night. That made it totally worth it for me.
Sure.
I thought that would be the case, but when she confirmed that for me,
It's the best.
that was a beautiful thing.
That's a good way to stick it to them. It does work.
And at IHOP, the IHOP I worked at, they got a mad rush like late in the night.
Oh,
because
sure.
when the movie crowd let out, there was a huge movie theater next to the IHOP.
Right.
So when the movie crowd let out, we'd get slammed. I quit during the downtime, and he had a bus during the rush.
There was nobody to pick up except you.
Great.
Wow.
Seemed like a ton of money back then, man.
Sure it did.
$4 an hour plus tips.
Oh, yeah. It's
Absolutely.
Loaded.
I was rolling in it. And yet I wasn't going to be talked to that way.
Oh, no.
put on my cheap-ass coat and walk the hell out.
Weren't
Your
parents,
grocery store shoes?
Weren't your parents pissed that you quit, though? Didn't they get mad for quitting and not leaving a note or something?
I think they pretty much had it down by then that I went from one job to the next.
Yeah, okay, they didn't care.
Not a
I
guy
didn't-
who's really into commitment there.
I didn't really keep a job more than... That was a long run for me, 2 months.
Okay.
At that time. You
How,
know,
long,
like-
how long were you at the Ponderosa? Was that like your longest?
No, that was a short run too, but it seemed
Really?
like an eternity. I probably worked there about a month and a half, 2 months. No,
That's
yeah,
pretty standard
about 2
for-
months.
that's
Yeah.
standard for a teenager, though.
But IHOP I was a little bit older. It wasn't a summer job like Ponderosa was just a summer job.
Right.
And when I went back to school, I wasn't working because I was 16. But IHOP, I was like,
Is that college or no?
I was senior year of high school.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like 18
Oh, okay.
because I had a late birthday, or an early birthday. No, I must have been 17 because I have a late birthday as far as the school year was concerned. My birthday always came during the summer. So no cupcakes for Robbie in class.
I always
we talked
wanted a
about
summer
that.
birthday, though. No, I wanted.
Yeah,
you,
so did-
you don't realize from the other side.
I want to go to like Wild
I
Waves.
explained that to you. Grass is
No.
always greener. I never had.
But you could have a big sunny party and you
Yeah.
can invite a ton of people
Ooh,
over.
I really cared about the sunny party. Second grade, everyone like periodically would have their birthday day in class.
Right.
They would have cupcakes in their honor.
Correct.
And I would have to watch everyone's birthday. And then when my birthday came around, school was out. That kind of sucked. Everyone was made to feel special in school on their birthday.
Never looked at it that way.
I mean, that only lasts about 4th, 5th grade, you know. But it's a big deal back then. So I hated my birthday being in the summer.
Really?
Anyway.
I want the summer birthday. Let's go to Wild Waves. Cool. I'm so tan.
All right, well, trade. Love being tan in first grade. 1-866-663-T-Man. Let's go to Lisa. Lisa, you're on the air. Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
not much. I think I have a comment about the Cheetah Girl and the Vanessa Hudgens thing.
You think you have a comment? You're not sure until it actually comes out as to whether it's a comment or not?
No, I'm sure. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Gossip has it that the Cheetah Girl actually gave the photos to a paparazzi gentleman, and they had gotten into it somehow. She was trying to throw him under the bus. However, it got leaked out that she was paying him to actually give her the
Yeah,
photos.
I'm even the one who first speculated that the Cheetah Girl leaked her own photos to get a little publicity for herself
Right,
in like that same mode as Audrina. But, because Audrina did the same thing, Terry.
Yes.
But even if she did leak the photos, and that hasn't been proven, but even if she did, it doesn't change the fact that it's the same company, being Disney, behind it all. Disney treated Vanessa Hudgens, who had basically similar, if not the same ass pictures as the Cheetah Girl. They treated Vanessa Hudgens like she was some precious little delicate darling that they had to support and defend. And the Cheetah Girl, they're making an example of. They're taking her and embarrassing her by taking her out of the Macy's Day Parade when they've already gone on record in defending Vanessa Hudgens. It doesn't seem fair to me.
But Disney's not behind the Macy's Day
paparazzi
Parade.
guy has it on tape.
Say again? I listened to two people one time.
I'm just saying, well, Disney's not behind the Macy's Day Parade. That's not their decision.
So who took
That's
Vanessa?
the organizers of the Macy's Day Parade.
They said she couldn't be in.
Yes.
Right. It's Macy's. It's themselves.
Macy's.
Oh, Macy says they won't allow
Right.
this girl
right.
in.
It has nothing to do with Disney.
Yeah.
It's Macy's are the ones who took because they were supposed to perform the Cheetah Girl group.
And they said,
and
we don't want you to show up.
Right. They said because.
All right, well, that makes a little more sense then.
Right.
Well,
All right, never
there's
mind.
more scandal behind the Cheetah's Girl.
Oh, yeah.
There's a video, there's a tape, of her talking and all this stuff about, do
Oh,
my
behind
photos.
every still photo, there's a tape. We get it. No one just takes pictures anymore. What about your risque private photos? Have they surfaced yet?
Oh, you don't want those photos.
Why? Why not? Speak for yourself. How could you be so sure? Why don't I want
Too
those
many
photos?
kids.
Huh?
Too many kids.
You have too many kids? You have too many kids, too many stretch marks?
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. That gives me quite a trail to lick up and down. So, how many
can't go on.
kids? How many kids do you have, Lisa?
Yeah, 4.
You have 4 kids, and you all had them like in the naturalist fashion, no C-sections?
No C-section, all natural. We have adopted twins and 2 kids.
You had
Wow.
twins and
Whoa.
2 other kids.
Uh-huh.
How many fathers?
1.
Only 1 father. Wow.
Only 1 father.
How do you figure that in this day and age? 4 kids, 1 father?
The odds of that are
Yeah.
not
The math doesn't work out.
Well,
25-1 in Vegas said it was 1 father.
Are you married or something and happy?
yeah,
or
I'm married.
Wow.
Sounds like she just lost a
am.
contest.
Do you
Yeah.
you sound really defeated when you say that? I mean, you should be.
No, I'm happily. I'm married. It's good.
She was about to say happily married, but she almost corrected herself and I'm married.
You know.
What about all these handsome guys that you can't stop bumping into, like at the bank and the grocery store and the gas station?
I'll be in Vegas this weekend.
Well, I'll be in Vegas in a few weeks. I guess we'll miss each other.
I'll be there for work, but, you know.
Oh, me too, baby. I'll be working. So you'll be there, like, without your husband?
Exactly.
Why? Why are you going? Little girls' weekend or what?
We are going for a conference for work.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's what they all say.
That's what I tell him.
And when the conference lets out and some of these high-rolling, mediocre-looking guys start hitting on you, or the good-looking, club-going, broke-ass guys, as far as their funds are concerned, start making the hefty move on you, what are you going to tell them?
What's the saying? What happens in Vegas?
No, jeez.
Don't do it.
Now, because she's saying that, I really doubt that she's going to do anything behind her husband's back.
No, but
If she was more,
Exactly.
if she was more to say, no, I'm married, I would never, if she was more on that side, then I'd be more thinking that she's apt to do something naughty.
Right.
But she's pushing the what happens in Vegas thing too hard.
I'm gonna buy me a little leopard skin hat, a little cowboy hat. Oh, I'm gonna be so cool, a new top. Woohoo!
Have you ever had an extramarital affair during the course of
No.
your... No, of course. And it's going to start, of course, during the convention.
No.
Yeah, I figured that.
Especially
So,
surrounded by
No,
coworkers.
absolutely not.
all right. So why even bother with the what's happens in Vegas crap? All right, save it for somebody
I'm
else.
gonna
Thank you for
try,
the call. All
but-
right, bye. There she goes.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Hip stretched from pillar to post.
Boy, twins too thrown in there.
Yep.
Here comes another fire torpedo 2. Daryl, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Hello, Daryl.
What's going on?
I thought you were about to tell us, Daryl. Where are you right now?
I'm at a kid's birthday party.
Yeah, actually, I am. Can you guys hold on for like 30 seconds?
Of course we
Please.
can, Daryl. It's a
Please.
4-hour show. We'll hang on as long as you need.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, we're here for him, right?
Mm-hmm. This is not our time.
No.
This is your
Hold on,
time.
kid.
Did you get free food at the IHOP when you worked, or no, or half off?
Did I get free food?
If you want to eat a meal there.
I'm trying to remember. Some jobs I got free food. Other jobs, no. Most jobs they took it out of your wages.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you forgot you ate all that food and you
But
get
they
your check.
but they gave you a discount, but they took it out of your salary or
that
something like that.
sucks.
It does suck.
Awful.
Man, feed your employees,
I'm
would you
saying.
please?
Make it happen.
Yes, Daryl. Are you with us now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we would have waited if it took to the end of the earth. Yes.
Hey, actually, though, you guys got.
Where are you, Daryl?
I'm actually calling for you, Terry.
Where are you, Daryl?
Wow.
Terry, you are one hot little sexy thing.
Oh, geez.
And I haven't seen you in a while.
Where are you and where are your hands, Daryl? Oh, jeez.
No,
Daryl, we heard little kids in the background.
I
You
was at
wouldn't
the
be
gas
like...
station when you guys had called me, but I was trying to quickly let Terry know. Terry,
That
you
didn't
are
sound like
fine.
Didn't sound like the sounds of a gas
don't know
No,
what
station.
it
you're
did
doing, but,
not.
I would love to take you out for a cup of coffee.
Wow.
Whoa.
Terry, the man has offered a sit-down over a cup of coffee. He is
He
waiting,
has.
and he deserves a response, no matter what it is.
Well, Daryl,
He has flattered you.
Yes, I appreciate the
He
compliment.
began it all. You know Terry takes it black, right, Daryl? You're aware of that,
Terry,
right?
Terry, what's going on?
She does not like any cream in the
Trying to
coffee.
see what's popping.
No.
son.
Daryl, you getting me? She doesn't like any cream in the coffee. Are you cool with that? Are you?
Hey, I am more than cool with
Are you
that,
gonna
man.
be able to provide her with the
I am more cool with that.
as dark a black cup of coffee as she can handle, or what?
A nice, strong, hot black cup of coffee.
I like Southern blend, too.
Oh, geez.
What do you like, Terry?
She
I like
likes
the Southern blend.
or Colombian. Oh, okay.
Seven blend or Colombian?
Southern, well,
Terry, the man has,
Terry, let
in
me
a
ask you a
gracious
question.
fashion,
hey, he's
asked you
throwing his
out.
game at me. Let me throw the game.
Daryl, I'm about to get you a response. Do you want to ask your question first or get Terry's answer?
Yes.
You want Terry's
Terry.
answer? Okay. Terry, the man has, in a very upfront and cordial fashion, invited you for a very strong cup of black coffee.
Southern style.
That you'll have to drink with both hands, baby. I don't get it. Yeah, I do. Kind of. I'm not sure. Okay, now I get it. I'm glad I said it. Not really.
What about now? Do you get it
the
now?
man would be
Terry.
waiting for his response now and
hold on,
deserving
wait,
of a response.
T-Man,
Oh,
T-Man.
jeez. Yes.
I'm
Here's the strong
trying to
part.
talk to Terry here. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to get you an
Terry.
answer. Oh,
You know,
trying to get somewhere with this call.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry's here.
yes.
Terry, can I talk to you? Can I hear your voice?
Talk
Oh,
to
geez,
me.
it's going to be nauseating. Go
So,
ahead.
Terry.
Talk to me. Go ahead. Yes, Daryl.
Yes. So, Terry,
Yes.
you tell me.
Yes.
What's it going to take you out for a cup of coffee? That's all I'm asking.
Well, I think that getting past my husband, asking him permission might have to.
Hey, what
Ruined
happens
it.
at coffee stays at coffee, Terry.
Buzzkill,
Why'd you have
Terry.
to
So
ruin
I
it?
apologize, and although I do appreciate and
Daryl, are you
your
aware?
compliment,
Are you aware that Terry's married? Or are you just hearing this for the first time now? Or do you not care?
Well, yeah, well, yeah, I didn't know. See, I saw Terry a long time ago.
Uh-oh.
And she was, at
been
the
some
time, she was not
changes.
occupied, so.
She wasn't occupied. When did you
Yeah,
see her?
when did you
Why
see
did it take
me?
you so long to come around? What you been doing?
Hey, man, you know, that's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. I always admired Terry, but, you know, this time I had to dig in my coin purse and step it up, and, you know, this is the time to go ahead and make those
Well, it
words
was
happen.
not
you know,
the best
I'm single
timing.
now.
he's
and
single
free.
now.
It was
So
not.
now I'm
Yeah,
trying to
now
talk
that
to
you're
Terry,
single,
please.
she's very kind of how you say involved. But
Yeah, something.
so if you had asked her off the air, maybe you had a shot. But on the air,
Right, exactly. There's always a shot off the air.
Okay, Terry, I got a rhyme for you.
Oh,
geez,
wow,
let
he's still
him-
throwing
let him-
game.
you gotta
okay,
let
this
him
is going
spit the
to
rhyme.
change your view on where
Terry
you're going in
Free.
life after you hear this
Terry
rhyme.
Free. Terry Free
Oh,
is
geez.
occupied with her husband. Sit back, relax. I'm not your cousin. We can chill and have a cup of coffee. Me and Terry Free.
All right, that's enough of that.
What's your name?
Wait, bro.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Daryl.
Shaz has done.
Can't believe the woman he was with let him go, Terry.
But I was wondering how he was going to rhyme husband. Cousin, not bad, really.
Hey,
Not bad.
good.
Better. I didn't know where he was going with husband.
Talented.
Hemingway struggled with the word husband for so long. Never knew he could just go cousin and call it a day.
Fuzzband, no. Gusband, no. Musband, no.
I'll go cousin. I won't look back.
That works.
When we return, T-Man has no rhyme for you, but I will pay your bill. So
All right.
somebody, yesterday we paid off
Yeah.
someone's bill over a grander,
A
right?
young girl, yeah.
Yeah, some young little babe
BECU.
sent in an EC bill for 1,000 something. Who knows what gets drawn from the hopper today? Stay tuned.
TManShow.com.
Oh, look at this. Somebody got themselves a brand new, sparkly Kia Optima.
Woohoo!
And they have a car payment that needs to be made.
6 billion miles to the gallon on the Kia.
And we will pay the statement for a September, it looks like, car payment. Man. Set in the whole year. All right, yeah, you sent in your September car statement. We'll pay it off. $406.55.
Wow.
Just over the minimum, Terry.
Okay.
And if she calls back, this is Rosalind Roman, who I'm speaking to. Rosalind Roman. A lot of girls 20 and under named Rosalind.
No.
Not really.
So I should expect an older sounding-ish lady, anywhere from I'm picturing like 40 on up. Rosalind? Any moms over the past few years named their daughters Rosalind?
I don't think so.
Don't think.
I'll call her Roz, though.
Now, Hannah, different story.
Yeah.
Caitlin, yes. Rosalind,
Couple of
no.
those.
Couple, yeah. Emma, lots of them.
Madison.
Oh, tons.
Few Madisons out there these
Couple.
days. But not many Rosalinds.
No.
Yeah, we went with Rosalind. That way we can go with Rosie or Rozzy or Roz.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, very modern sounding.
That's typically the criteria for picking out a name is having the most nicknames.
Rosalind Roman. Well, that actually factors in when I was naming my kids. So many nicknames for Jaden and Skylar.
Jay and Sky. Now what?
JJ and Ski Ski.
Okay. All right.
I call Skylar Sugarla.
Sugarla, you do?
Sugarla, yeah.
Hey, Sugarla.
But you
Sugar.
call him that with any name he has.
Sugarla. He answers to Sugarla, too, more than he answers to
I
Skylar. I
bet
think
he
that's what his
does.
name is, yeah. Because I call him Sugarla so much.
And then when
Hey, Sugarla.
get over here.
You Sugarla. Something stinks. Is this you? Oh, no, it's me? All right, you changed me this time. Rosalind. Can I call you Sugarla? Rosalind Roman of Tacoma, you have 30 minutes. We'll give you some bonus minutes till 8:15 to call in 1-866-663-TMAN. That's 1-866-663-TMAN, and you and your brand new fancy car can be that much closer to it becoming a reality and you taking full ownership of this fine luxury vehicle. I don't know. How's the Optima look? It look all right?
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's the higher end of the Kias.
All right. There you go. La-di-da. Little
Fancy.
can't have the name Rosalind and be the low end.
No.
Terry, what else is going on in our world on a Tuesday morning, smack dab in mid-November? We are what? We are a week and 2 days away from Turkey Day 2008.
Woo!
Start making the purchases of your Butterball now.
Oh,
Second favorite
already
holiday.
have.
Really? You already bought your turkey?
Yeah, I put in for fresh.
Jeez.
I do fresh.
You what? How's that
You
make
get
it
the
fresh if you bought it now?
Well, no, you order it and so it doesn't come frozen.
Oh, so you haven't taken possession of
Right,
it yet.
no.
But you put in the order.
Right, you put in the order. Right.
So somewhere there's a turkey running around right now with your name on it.
Oh, yeah. That head's getting chopped off. Right, so Terry can feed her
So
gut.
fancy.
Don't make her feel bad about her Thanksgiving.
I'm making her feel bad. Everyone chops heads off turkeys and eats them.
What are you
Yeah,
going to
they
do?
do.
Well, we usually do the tofurkey.
Yeah, remember?
Not good.
You're not gonna.
Really?
You're not gonna take one bite.
No, I
of
didn't say that.
Your authentic turkey.
see?
I didn't say that.
Well, if you do, then you have no right to be
Right.
basically hitting Terry over the head with the fact
Right.
that
It's true.
there's a turkey that's about to get its head chopped off that Terry put the orders in for.
The one I'm eating had its head cut off, too. That's
So
how
there
it
you go.
goes. Every time you
Okay.
probably skin them alive and
If you-
pluck the feathers off while they're still screaming.
If you just did tofurkey
Yeah.
and refused to go to
Oh,
KFC,
now I'm going to.
Miss Anderson, then
Now I'm just going to do tofurkey and taunt everyone else.
then you have a right. You'll have the rights to taunt. Until then, I think you should keep it to yourself.
We're having spotted owl soup. So. we're not really into turkey. Spotted owl, much more gamey. Oh, boy, is that good.
So tasty with some fresh cracked pepper.
That's right.
Or fresh crack. Depends on your interest. Anyway,
Or dolphin hors d'oeuvres.
so you got the orders in on a turkey.
Yeah.
Have
Wow,
you specified to the pound or no?
Yes.
You have a pound allotment
Well,
range.
yeah, and it's per my husband because he deep fries them. So
Mhm.
they gotta do it. Bigger
That's
than
quite
12
the
pounds.
hefty deep fryer your husband has
Oh,
there.
he does.
He's got a
He
big one. I've
does.
seen it. Oh, he's got a big one.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't get it. So are y'all like too
He
good?
gets
To,
it nice and crisp, huh?
are y'all like too good to go to the store and buy turkeys
It's
like
from
everybody
the store.
else?
No, it's from
Well,
the
you're,
store.
You're ordering it.
Well, you got to keep in mind, this is a woman who gets her lights put up by
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
people. Oh, now you put up your own lights?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. You're climbing up the ladder.
Well, no, my husband does.
Okay.
The economy's finally hitting everyone.
Man. So he's got to deep fry the turkey and put up the lights?
Yeah.
Where are you pulling your weight?
She's not.
Just hanging.
On a 4-hour workday, too, by the way. If that.
Are you letting yourself become the wishbone at the end of the night there?
Absolutely.
She's happy to do it.
We have a nice, happy, equal type thing relationship going on. We're all
Is
good.
that right?
Yeah.
Hey, if you're becoming the wishbone at the end of the night, he's like, hey, let me get one of my fellow cops to pull on the small end of the wishbone here and let's go to town.
You already
Two cops for the price of one, Terry. Come on.
Who orders their turkey 2 months ahead of time?
Who
Was
orders
it
their
2 months
turkey?
ahead of time?
Who orders their turkey 7 months ahead of time, Terry?
Who orders a turkey?
Who orders a turkey?
A lot of people.
You go to the grocery store, you thump the butterballs,
There
and
you
you
go.
call it a Thanksgiving.
You break your thumb by doing it because they're all frozen.
Because they're all frozen, right?
But you, in a la-di-da fashion,
Yeah,
Not
she can't-
even a lot of
Yes, it is.
fashion.
You can't
No,
be with
it's
the common
not.
folk.
with the relationship of that you have with Mr. Butcher, you have already put in the paperwork.
Oh, yeah. Signed it.
And they put it in a little spiral notebook and say, okay.
We got you in.
Yep.
Do you actually go out to the farm and watch him run around and say, yeah, oh, I take a liking to that one. Oh, look how agile he is. That's our turkey. That's our Thanksgiving bird.
No.
Dead turkey walking.
Go to my local Safeway and say, hey, can
is that
I
how you
order?
do it?
Yeah. can I order a fresh turkey this year? And they say, sure.
When everyone else gets the non-fresh ones.
They have a fresh turkey little counter.
You just go to your
the
the butcher, the butcher stand.
To the deli stand.
No, to the meat
department.
All right, whatever. Same concept.
Absolutely not.
All right, never mind.
Anyway,
completely different.
You go to the meat
department
of your grocery store.
Yeah.
And you tell them, I'd like to order a fresh turkey. And they're like, all right, she'll get a butterball like everyone else. And we'll
and it is a butterball, but it's
like
not frozen.
They'll rip the wrapper off a butterball and write fresh on it.
You don't have to defrost it.
Right.
So you feel like it tastes better because you don't have to defrost it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It probably is better.
It is.
But it's just kind of,
It's not lame. I'm not the only one. That's why they got a spiral notebook full of pages.
Wow, she's getting so
Hutch is upset because he's limited to his meat eating, and he's a meat eater, but he's married to a vegetarian.
Right. Mm-hmm. She cracks the whip in our house.
And she does.
Right. She cracks the whip. Look at me. I'm 300 pounds. I definitely don't eat meat.
No one said you don't, but you don't do it in your house. Are you cooking it up in your house?
You're basically getting the same thing. You're basically because she gets mad, she has to get mad at someone.
Yeah, you know.
Well, you guys get on me because
so you're basically getting the same turkey that they got in supermarket sweeps when they would load them in the cart there, like in the frozen
but it's
turkey
not
section.
Frozen, right?
But you're just avoiding them freezing it.
Yes, because it's fresher.
So do you think less of people who get
I've
turkeys
gotten frozen in the past.
She just thinks less of the turkey. She thinks it tastes better fresh.
Yeah, that's all.
My birthday is June 2016, man. I used to hate being that late because of cupcakes, too. I feel your grade school pain, somebody writes. Yes. I'm sorry to just break the conversation, but I was just staring at that text message, and it's a nice little gesture by the text messenger. So back to your la-di-da.
Too cool to buy frozen.
Oh, my God.
No way I'm buying this thing.
Heaven forbid there should be an icicle on her turkey.
Nah, heck no.
Not in her house.
Terry, I was asking you.
Boy, your turkey's moist this year, Terry.
Oh, I bet she's heard that a couple of times in her life.
So are my breasts, yes.
Oh, jeez. All right, take it easy.
Oh, from the turkey.
It's a family show.
Turkey breast.
Turkey breast.
Hello.
I'll take a wing. Terry, what is going on? All I was saying is, a Tuesday morning, a week and 2 days away from Thanksgiving 2008. I don't know how it led into all this animosity about Terry wanting a fresher turkey.
She said, I already got my turkey. Woo!
I don't think she said it like that. I actually asked her. She didn't say it on her own.
She
didn't offer it on her own. No, she did not.
You asked.
I asked her if she's already purchased her turkey.
Really?
Yes.
She didn't just
and
say,
I said,
hey.
Yes, I did.
No, I think she said, I already got my turkey. Why would you ask her? Like, you really care if she got her turkey?
Because he was just kind of off the cuff laughing about it, and he goes, so did you already get your turkey?
No,
I said,
he doesn't care if you already got it.
Don't make us re-rack a tape, all right?
I think
re-rack it. In the digital age. Take 10 seconds.
Terry.
I'm going to listen to it first and see if I'm wrong, and then I'm not going to play it.
What else is going on in the world? Sounds like you. What else is happening? What else is going on?
A 911 dispatcher hung up on a woman who was being beaten by her boyfriend.
Ow!
Pretty nice, eh?
911 operator.
Yep.
She's like, I got to move on to more important things.
It was a dude, by the way.
A dude.
Yeah.
Hung up on a woman who was on the line saying she was being beaten by her boyfriend. Where'd this happen?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Beer drinking capital of the world. What do you expect?
No kidding.
A 911 operator hung up.
Mm-hmm.
And no rhyme or reason that was given by the 911 joint, or I mean, he was probably just like, oh, he wouldn't do it if he didn't love you. Goodbye.
Well, anyway, like I said, she calls 911. Obviously, she's in the middle of the beatdown.
Yeah, how do you hang up?
Right.
If you got any training whatsoever, unless he's like, oh, you know how it works for you, dame. She'll have the cops come out there, and you'll. Then all of a sudden start defending them, so why even bother sending out a squad car?
Right, true.
Apparently, too, in the tape, you can even hear her yelling at her boyfriend.
Ow!
Right. Well,
yeah.
During this time,
to fool me, lady.
During all this chaos, 911 operator was like, tells the woman, quote, call me back when you're going to talk to me. And then he hangs up.
Well, it's hard to talk to you when a man's hand is on my throat.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And there's really been no statement put out or no reason given as to why the 911 operator hung up on a woman who came straight out and said, I'm being beaten by a man.
Well, no,
Who's a who?
Oh, jeez.
He's a man who beats me to a pulp.
Calm it down, right? Well, according to the gentleman, Don is his first name. He was fired,
Don
by
was
the
the
way.
operator?
Yes.
Don would have been fired anyway, Terry. They're cutting back, so he's like, let me go out with a bang here. Some lady take it in the mush.
Finally, Don's on the phone.
Anyway, he
And
claims...
since Don is so freed up. I'm waiting on you. Since Don is so freed up now without having to go to work from day to day.
Yeah. I'm not following you.
You're not following me?
Nah, not at all.
Here!
Oh, Don! We get it once a day.
That's your lie.
You don't know Dawn, though.
She's talking about...
Dawn's not part of your life.
Oh, you got to know
I decide who enters your life from the past.
See, I shouldn't have taken
let him
initiative.
do it, okay?
Hey, Rosalind.
Yes.
What's up, Roz?
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking. I'm sure you really care. I have your car statement, and I'm going to pay it for you. Well, how old are you, Rosalind?
I'm 28 years old.
Wow, that's younger than the average
Yeah,
Rosalind,
than
I
we
would
thought.
imagine. You sound nice. You sound happy. Congratulations.
I am happy. Thank you so much. You guys have made my morning.
Oh, well, is that it? Anyway,
What year was Rosalind Summers famous? She's probably named after the skater.
how's your car? You liking it? Your Kia
I
Optima?
love my car.
Well, you're going to love it that much more.
Thank
you for sending in your bill. I hope this makes your Turkey Day that much more enjoyable, even though we're still a week and 2 days away. But Terry's gotten that fully implanted in my mind now.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm late to the party.
She had her potatoes planted in February for the mashed potatoes. She's going to be plucking those out any day.
Hang on, Rosalind, and congratulations again. Good job.
Thank you.
There she is, winner of the morning, Terry. Rosalind
Good
Roman.
job, Rosalind.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats.
She ain't Rosalind Ancient Roman. She's, what'd you say, 26?
28 or no?
28.
28. Yeah.
28.
And car payment, done. Taken care of.
Yep.
No problem. Sent it into the T-Man. Lickety split.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very capable.
Back to the beatdown 911 story.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, he claims, and this is a quote, according to Don. Quote,
Cops will get there. You won't press charges. Why are you wasting my time? You know how you ladies does it.
Seen it all before.
it's something
You and your black eye will be defending them to the cops and crying as they lead them away to a squad car. Maybe, Terry, if more women would truly go up against the men that are beating them and not all of a sudden flip the script
True.
when the cops showed up, because you know that happens way too often.
Yes, I do.
Then the 911 operators like Roger, what's his name?
Don.
Don. Where'd I get Roger?
I don't know.
Would take him more seriously.
It doesn't matter. You have to be serious.
I would agree, Terry. And I feel like that was obviously, clearly, a job-terminating type decision that Roger made there. Don made there, Terry. Whatever
Who is
was,
this Roger?
I don't know what was in Don's head when he hung up on the woman.
Well, let me tell you what was in Don's head.
Oh, I've been asking you what's been in Don's
I've
head.
been
You
trying
basically
to
told me
tell
like
you.
you made it seem like you didn't know.
No, I was getting ready to give you a quote
All right,
from Don.
What was in Don's head? And after this, we'll be playing What's in Terry's Purse.
Oh, you don't want to know.
No, you don't. Don says, quote, it's something we've used 1,000 times since I've been here. It's to try and get people's attention on me.
Huh?
Him saying, hey, talk to me, or what was his
So he hangs up on her?
Yeah, call me back when you're going to talk to me in order to get the woman to focus. Supposedly, that's what he's
trying to
saying.
make it like it was part of his training?
Right.
Hey,
Right.
if you're not going to be focused on the call you're making to me, I got to hang up on you and get you really inspired to focus on me. So
Right.
goodbye.
Yeah, call me back when you're ready
So
to
he's
talk.
making it like that's the way he was trained as
Yes.
a 911 operator?
Yes.
I find that hard to believe that they would let him come out with a statement like that and make it seem like the training is at fault here, because obviously, even if he thinks he was trained that way, he wasn't trained. If he was trained properly in a fashion where if a woman's claiming she's being beaten by a guy, it's the operator's duty to hang up on the woman because she's not focusing enough.
Duty.
Anyway, he is going to appeal the firing.
He's going to appeal. He feels like he's being made the scapegoat. He was just following the letter of his training, the letter of the
Right.
law.
Sir, wait till you're fully engulfed in flames before calling, please.
And then when you're fully engulfed in flames, I want your undivided attention.
That's right.
If you even think that you're going to take a moment to stop, drop, and roll while you're on the phone with me, I'm going to hang up on you. I thought under no circumstances, no matter what the situation really is, does a 911 operator terminate the call voluntarily.
Right. That's what I thought, too.
Unless, of course, the words, okay, goodbye, take place.
Yeah, I'm okay. I did not mean to call. Then maybe they'll hang up.
But still, even sometimes, if the person who called 911 hangs up, the 911 operator actually calls that person back.
Yeah, or
yes.
they send a car.
Or they send a car, right.
But the story here in Milwaukee is the 911 operator hung up on the woman.
Right.
Because he wasn't getting her undivided attention while her head was being cracked like an eggshell. Or egg being cracked like a head shell. And he thinks he was right for hanging up on her.
Yeah, the Packers are on.
That would make more sense.
Yeah. Then
if he came out and said, I was distracted. I mean, we only got one team in town. Unless you count the Brewers. Anyway.
And the Bucks.
And the Bucks. I guess they have a lot of teams. Yeah, more than us.
But Green Bay and Milwaukee, is that really the same? Are they really right by each other?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Who cares?
I've never been to that area and really never choose to voluntarily. You'd have to take me by force. Anyway, all right, so the guy was fired.
Yes.
He's appealing the firing.
It. Right.
And some woman out there got beaten in a tough love situation, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm sure they're still together, by the way.
You know what hurt him more than it hurt her?
It would really be that much more upsetting, Terry, if the woman who called and got this guy fired was still with the guy who she was on the line with saying she was being beaten by. I'm hoping, Terry, that immediately after that call, she had packed all her things and gotten herself out, but I'm sure you're going to tell me you don't have verification either way.
Don't have verification.
See, I think that's a very necessary and, well, not necessary, but a huge human interest part of this story.
Right.
I want to know this woman who was so wrongly hung up on, then in turn stayed with the guy. Because if she stays with the guy, I think the guy deserves his job back. If she stayed with the guy, if she's still with the guy, then there's no reason not to rehire this 911 operator. Not that he did right, he still did wrong.
Sure.
But if she stayed with the guy, then I give him his job back, just on principle.
Well, the fact the couple's still together is going off at even money in Vegas right now. Even money if you want to take that they're still together.
I'll take they're still together, and I'm not walking, I'm running.
Not even a jog?
To the bank. I'm not even in a slow jog.
You're going to sprint to the bank on that one? Wow, even money. There
I'm sprinting, top speed. How do we get verification?
Hold on, let me see.
What do you got? Let me see the story. Any names, any numbers?
Yeah, I'll look at the... Well,
get me information.
Story.
Pasty, get me this woman who's, does it say her full name or no? The name of the woman was not disclosed? That's a damn shame.
Right.
She gets complete anonymity. Guy gets fired. Guy deserved to be fired. Don't get me wrong. But the whole thing stems from, the audacity, the unbelievable lack of sensitivity and just overall lack of professionalism of a guy who hears a woman being beaten by her boyfriend, hangs up on her. Oh my gosh, I've never heard something so unbelievably cruel in my life. If she's still with the guy, rehire him. On principle. Bunch of dummies out there giving men battering women 6th and 7th chances and then going to court and testifying on his behalf. Anyway, we will attempt to find out who this woman is, or we're never going to be able to find it out.
We'll attempt.
Yeah, whatever. That means you're more thinking about your turkey than...
Well, you have my news story.
I'm thinking about her turkey.
Mm-hmm. So when is the big pickup of the turkey scheduled for, Terry?
They walk it over on a leash and kill it in front of the kids.
We do. I think I'm going to get it.
That really brings the Thanksgiving experience right to your home.
Hey, you want fresh? No fresher way to eat
husband can
kill it in the
shoot
living
it
room.
full of all the seasonings and stuff.
You're going to pick up Tuesday night?
Yeah, shoot it up Tuesday night.
You're going to deep fry that bitch all day Wednesday or what?
On Wednesday after it's been marinated with all kinds of seasoning and spices.
Mm-hmm. And any word on whether the deep fried turkey is better for the cholesterol than the regular
not good
baked
for
turkey?
The cholesterol.
Dunked in oil? Probably not good.
All of the bad news out there has Seattleites feeling the stress. A survey by the American Psychological Association says people here are worried about money, work, and the economy.
You stressed, Terry, or what? You feeling it? You feeling more on edge, more kind of anxiety-filled than in past years?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't help it.
Uh-huh. I think that you are onto something there, yes. Everyone we know, or at least somebody close to you, has been laid off, and someone crying in their soup over how much money they lost, either in real estate or in the stock market or their 401k. I walk to my own gym locker room and I hear like guys complaining to other guys about their 401k.
Mm-hmm.
My gym guys are complaining about the size of their Johnsons.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's usually the case. But this is different stress. Yes, that's normal stress.
Okay, I see.
I heard it's you complaining about the size of their Johnson, but that's besides.
Typically, yeah.
Anyway.
Theirs and mine, actually.
Let me see what I got in text messages this morning. See how stress-filled people sound. 7:10 and 7 seconds. Somebody writes, schools can't even have cupcakes anymore for birthday celebrations, T-Man. It's all healthy foods. Happy birthday. Here's a carrot stick.
That's not true.
That is not true.
That is not true?
Nope.
You get plenty of crap.
Well, this text messenger seems to think it's true, so it's true somewhere. All right? But, yeah, I'm sure not every school in the face of the country has decided to rule out the cupcake birthday thing. 7:09 and 13 seconds, somebody writes, and my bitch-ass teacher would always lie to the kids who had summer birthdays. She would say we'd have a special party at the end of the year. It never happened. This is a reference to me mentioning earlier that I have a July 5th birthday and always felt slighted. All year long, watching one kid after another have their big cupcake birthday celebration. They were like line leader.
Line leader.
Yeah, when you're in 4th grade and you're always at the back of the line, Terry, because your last name starts with a T or whatever, and or you just are the last back of the line kind of guy, and the birthday people always get front of the line, and your birthday's in the summer, you never get to be line leader. It takes its toll on you. It turns you into the man that you wind up being, if you get my drift.
I remember being the line leader. It was a great feeling.
It's a good feeling.
It's an awesome
Top
feeling.
of the world. When's your birthday?
February.
Right in the middle of the school season.
There you go.
Ever fall on midwinter recess?
No.
No, it's free and clear of any vacation time. He would always celebrate his birthday every year, elementary school, and even when it still matters into junior high. He would always celebrate his birthday where everyone in the class knew it was his day. Line leader, cupcakes. What else am I forgetting?
What's a line leader?
Well,
When you guys
go
walk down the
to
hall to
recess,
gym class or to recess, you lead the line. What do you think line leader means?
Is that the coolest thing?
It
You
is
think you're
the
sitting there with your little
coolest
straw going,
I don't know.
leader of the line. Didn't you ever like leave your 4th grade class and go somewhere down the hall?
I never was dying to be first.
All right, well.
Never dying.
Some of us have more issues than apparently you have. You're a little bit more laid back. Some of us need a little bit more authority.
All right.
Hey, I'm in the front. Okay, you guys don't start walking till I do.
Oh, I see. I get it now. So there's a little power involved there.
Line leader.
little?
All right.
All right. And yeah, summer birthdays always got slighted, but that's all right.
January birthdays are the best because it's far enough after Christmas where they can't combine it. But if they miss something on Christmas, I'm getting it.
Oh, you are.
3 short weeks away, my friend.
It depends when in January your birthday is.
On the 22nd.
All right, so you're free and clear, yes,
Oh,
of the Christmas thing. But if you're like January 3rd,
Yeah.
they could easily combine your Christmas present and your birthday.
Mine's a month away. It's beautiful. Oh, you forgot to buy me He-Man this year? One month away, I'll be having He-Man.
And I
my
bet
friend.
you were a line leader on your birthday and you didn't even realize
I
it.
guess.
You're like, oh, why you putting me here today, Teach? Okay. Anyway, thank you for the text message there. Yes. Let's see. 7:08 and 47 seconds. Somebody texts the following. T-Man, I met a 54-year-old beautiful Filipina. If you'd see her, you'd realize she doesn't look her age. Yeah, she doesn't look a day over 51. It was supposed to be a quick fling, but now it's becoming way more than that. She's a beautiful lady. Please advise. People are writing all kinds of long, help me kind of text messages now.
That sounds like it.
like a book.
Do they just continue on? Because what? It's 160 little.
The T-Man email of the day via text.
Right. Yeah.
A 54-year-old. I mean, maybe if you reverse the numbers, it's workable. If you go 45, you can certainly hang out in that zone, and the text works wonderfully. But once you get, and you're seriously into the 50s here, I don't care how beautiful she looks for her age. It's just really pushing it, you know what I'm saying?
If you were in high school, when we landed on the moon, that's old.
In high school.
I met a 54-year-old beautiful Filipina. It was only supposed to be a fling. I only wanted a fling with a 54-year-old.
54.
But how old is the texter? Does the texter say?
Texter does not say, Terry. He must have run out of characters.
Wow.
Even though he put this on 2 texts.
Well, add a third.
I don't know. Maybe he's 52.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, yeah, then that wouldn't be a
I
big
get
deal.
the sense he's probably,
Like in his
29,
20s, yeah.
28. 28-year-old and a 54-year-old. I don't know.
Okay.
What you want me to advise you on?
I'd love to see what a 54-year-old looks like.
If you're falling in love with the 54-year-old Filipino lady, wonderful. Of course, if you're married, that may not be as good. But it doesn't seem like, it sounds like he is. All he is reluctant of is her age situation.
Dang.
All right.
I'm a little curious now.
Somebody at 7:05 and 25 seconds writes, side out and rotate.
Don't.
Really?
Our team is really great. Yes, they did, and I really appreciate that. I'm afraid of IHOP. Here's an interesting one. 7:07 and 22 seconds. Whatever happened to Coffee Table Lady? I asked myself
yes.
the same question.
Oh, my gosh.
You don't know who Coffee Table
I
Lady
have no
is?
idea.
He was not around.
Wow. It was that long ago? Yeah, it was.
It was.
We're going back like years
Yes.
and years.
But then she would kind of drop in sporadically.
If I explain,
Oh,
jeez. If I explain who Coffee Table Lady is to you, Vinnie the Pooh, interesting.
I know.
Who I'm speaking to, Vinnie the Pooh. If I explain to you who Coffee Table Lady is and was and might still be, then you have to realize what I'm about to tell you may turn your stomach to such a degree that you won't be able to eat for the rest of the week.
I don't know.
You
I'm
won't be
pretty
able
hungry.
to go over for a good helping of Terry's deep fried turkey. Next week. That's what I'm worried about.
I gotta know.
You think you're gonna sit back and handle it? I'm telling you.
It's a load.
I'm telling you, you're gonna about to get, smacked in the face of the reality of this situation.
Are you serious?
Who Coffee Table Lady was? Are you sure you want to know?
Yeah.
Should I tell him
Yeah.
and refresh the rest of the listeners, or inform some of the listeners who may not be aware of who a caller that used to call pretty regularly, that drifted off? I'm all choked up over it.
Okay.
Into the T-Man sunset. At some point, she didn't want to probably live a life as Coffee Table Lady. The more and more she called, the more people were starting to recognize her out and about, and she just stopped calling eventually. Yeah. Coffee Table Lady was a woman
It's story time.
who originally called us. I'm surprised the texters even... how could you forget? When she originally called us, she explained to us that she had this fetish. Everyone has their wild sexual fetishes, some more outlandish than the others, but none could ever top this one. Trust me on this.
All right.
Hard to even consider it as something sexual when you hear all about it, but she saw it as very much of a sexual turn-on. She would like to get herself all good and laid underneath a glass coffee table. You correct me if I'm remembering this wrong. I think I obviously could never forget this.
So she likes to lay up?
She would lay like on the carpet, on the floor, underneath, and it would have to be a glass coffee table so she could see upwards through. She would lay on her back, on the floor, underneath a coffee table. This would, keep in mind, this was all about a sexual turn-on for her.
And whatever this is, did it for her?
Whatever I'm about to tell you, did it for her.
Oh, my God.
All right? Do you have any idea where I'm going with this?
Not a clue.
Do you want to take a guess? If you can take a guess and you come close, we have a prize for you.
Ooh.
It could be a million different things.
Really?
Really?
Well, people's fetishes are pretty weird, so...
Yeah, but involving coffee tables?
Yeah.
Glass coffee table.
Glass
I don't
coffee
know.
table. She laid underneath. He doesn't want to take a stab.
She had a cup of coffee
She laid underneath
and set it on the table.
a glass coffee table, all good and ready to watch her boyfriend, who she demanded, insisted, made it clear to him that she very much needed him to do the following to stay in good standing in the relationship that they had. If they wanted to keep a relationship going with her, this was something that she needed to have done in her relationship to keep her happy. She would demand or insist, demand maybe a little strong.
Yes.
She would insist, she would request very strongly that her boyfriends would squat on top of the glass coffee table while she's positioned underneath and have a, how you say, Paige is getting really nervous in there because I can hear him bellowing from beyond the glass. Coffee table really turns me on. Do you get the rest of this or do I need to continue? Demand and watch all the actions of her boyfriend having a bowel movement. Right there as he dropped it right on her protected glass face. The glass shield would separate her, but she would be able to watch all the actions that took place.
What the hell is wrong with this chick?
I really asked her the same question at the time.
That was it for her. Like
that was her thing. That was her thing, yes. And you know what? She's not the first person. She didn't invent it. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Dude's crapping on her through some glass.
All right, so hold on.
We got it.
We got it.
Something tells me he might be trying it out this
Oh,
time.
I think so too.
All right, so you lie under the table.
His little rump.
His little rump. His little butterball. Yeah. Squeezing down a
I
deuce.
thought he didn't have one.
No,
Already discussed that.
Oh, he doesn't even have
You gotta
one.
understand. You gotta understand,
okay.
baby. It'll never touch you. You're just watching.
That's right.
Yeah, it would never touch her.
She's not disgusting. It would never touch her. She's not that gross.
She's not nasty or anything. It would never touch her. She just
Wow.
liked to watch his butt cheeks.
God.
But like, what would happen like immediately after? Like,
She would just sit there and,
bask in it?
I guess. I mean, at some point, she probably would move on with her day.
At some point.
Probably wouldn't sit there for days on end just staring at it. And little Windex was very much in,
Yeah.
A little.
and
Shop
a
vac.
paper bag, plastic bag, as if your dog had done something that you need to clean up after. But that is a true story.
Wow. Yes, it is.
She called us on a regular basis for about a 6-month to a year period. Mm-hmm. And then, obviously, she felt the need to drift off into her private sunset.
Oh, my God.
Because too many people were recognizing her voice. But she explained to us how it was sexual and it was a fetish of hers. I always would fight with her over it's maybe some weird fetish, but it's not a sexual fetish. There's nothing really sexual about it. She said, no, everything about it is sexual. And I still, to this day, would argue with her. But she doesn't call anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, those days, huh?
And where do you go from there after you've done that? I mean, do you... Okay, I don't need the table tonight.
I don't even want to...
So to answer your question, Texter, what happened to Coffee Table Lady? I don't know. All right. 7:07, 17 seconds. Somebody writes, "Hey, sexy T, my hands have been very extra busy today. Do me a favor, keep talking, and I'll keep touching myself. Signed, Dirty Leslie." Terry, where are we going with this? With me and Dirty Leslie? Do I have to get on a coffee table or what?
Oh, my God.
Did we call back to confirm it, Leslie?
Yes, we did.
Because I am the Shat Master, Terry, and I will do a number on her coffee table in her sexual fetish world like she doesn't understand.
The Mad Shatter.
I am the Mad Shatter. The Shat Master.
You are William Shatner.
I'm the Shat Master 3000. Or maybe that's not what she's into.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe you should call her back and ask
Stevie
her truly
Wonder
what.
has called in. He remembers he remembers a detail of her calls that I guess we omitted. I thought we hit on everything.
I thought so, too.
Stevie, good to hear from you.
What's up, Big Daddy?
How are you?
All right.
Yeah, coming from one of the older dysfunctional family members, I remember that lady, and you have to tell folks that she used to get under the coffee table naked.
Oh, I thought that kind of went without saying. I guess you have to put that in. Oh, just
Well, you
that-
said that
oh,
before.
man.
You kind of said that prior
I
to
said she
her-
got under the coffee
Yeah.
table. I never said she was completely naked. She disrobed in order to get herself. Maybe she was all playing with her nipples when it happened or something. I don't know.
have all the details. We didn't keep a
I
log.
think it
after the act, right? She had to finish watching the coffee table thing.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you listened to her calls back in the day, did you ever get convinced by her that it was a sexual thing and that she was truly sexually turned on? It wasn't just a freaky, weird fetish of hers?
Yes, sir. I did, actually. I did get the feeling that was part of her whole thing.
No,
and,
no, I was convinced that she felt that way, that it was a sexual thing, but I didn't agree with her. I just thought she was a freak, and it really had no bearing on sexuality as much as I believe she felt that way. But do you believe that's a sexual thing after hearing her convincing argument that it was all about a sexuality kind of turn-on?
Yes, sir. Kind of weird, don't get me wrong, but I did believe that.
Could you ever see yourself as a mad shatter? Like, you have to put your feet on the coffee table. You have to squat like a catcher, but not so low that you can't really get a good vantage point, Terry.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Terry wants me to stop the conversation.
I really do. Because I got it.
You gotta be.
I got it when she called.
You got to be a few feet up.
Got
so
it.
you can't be like a few inches away from the coffee table, but you can't be far enough away that you can't see what's going on there. She really enjoyed watching the process, which was there's nothing sexual about that, Terry.
Well, for her it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but Stevie believes it.
Either way you slice it, right?
Oh, jeez. So, all right, he said he was kind of convinced that it was.
Sure.
Not just believing that she felt that way, but he understood where she was coming from.
Hey, you know what, Big Daddy, real quick, we should have a dysfunctional family reunion party.
You've been saying that for so long.
Well, come on.
That would be kind of
only
fun.
if
Come on.
H is
back in the house.
I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with you. Only if Coffee Table Lady resurfaces.
The Bitchler, come on.
Only if
she's on line 5.
That's a start.
Only if she comes out from under a rock or a coffee table, and we find out where she's been. If I will have a dysfunctional family reunion party.
Maybe she'll just drop in.
You are the man. You are the man. We gotta find her. We gotta find her. APB out.
Yes, APB out on Coffee Table Lady.
Yes.
She may have a damp rag in her hand.
Oh,
and,
boy.
Hey, you guys. I miss you guys. I love you guys.
All
I gotta
right,
get in.
Thank you, Stevie.
I felt the gig plug-in coming up here.
Oh, no, he can plug his gigs. If I felt that, I would have given him his time, but I thought he was just going to go on and on. Let's see here. I quit... Dirty Leslie. I don't think we ever did call
No,
her.
we never did.
I thought we
Terry's
did.
convinced we did, but I don't think
and
we
her
did.
the voice.
What voice?
Or maybe, was it the other,
Oh, boy. Here we go.
We had two chicks.
I called her, and I predicted we'd get that standard... You have reached blah, blah, blah phone number, and that's what we got. That was actually a good sign. But I never actually heard her voice or talked to her. I don't know what show you're listening to, Terry.
This one.
What's your damn problem? I'll try her one more time. She's so just never ending with her texts. Where are we going with this? Hands, Leslie. Trying to call hands-on Leslie here. Figuring out once and for all what she wants from me, Terry. No, she won't answer, Terry.
Leslie, leave a
Oh, wow.
All right. It's getting more and more apparent that this is not Ace Jack writing in.
Wow. Oh, well, he just gave him the green light.
All right, listen, Leslie. Let me make it very clear to you one thing.
Wow.
Don't text me anymore with where your hands are or what you're doing to yourself unless you're prepared to answer my call later that morning. All right? I'm a man of action. I'm not a man who plays games and dances around subject matters. I'm a get on the coffee table and let her rip kind of guy.
Whoa.
So to speak, Terry.
Okay.
I don't know if I could ever do that with a girl underneath getting all off on that.
But if you heard her going, oh, yeah, whatever, just...
Well, in ecstasy?
Yeah.
Would I do it if I knew she'd be in ecstasy?
Yeah.
No, I don't want her to be in ecstasy over my crap. Watching me lay down a deuce.
If you can crap on a coffee table, like, what's a person underneath?
What's a person?
What kind of person are you if you're just capable of laying one right out on a coffee table, Terry?
What kind of coffee table is going to hold my weight? That's my biggest concern.
We all have our own issues, as you can see, Terry.
I don't want to fly through it and
All right.
kill her. smash through it and crush her to death. Oh, geez. Probably not as hot, huh?
Yeah, you weigh a little bit more than your average a deuce.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. I don't care how much you could convince me she would get off on it, Terry.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I'll ever be in a posture where I'll be in a catcher's position on a coffee table. All
Gotcha.
right?
Okay.
And your body just doesn't allow you to go in certain. Like if you paid me right now to pee in my pants,
Yeah.
I don't think I could because it just won't allow me to do it. You know what I'm saying? My body won't allow me to do that.
Really?
I could piss myself.
If I gave you $100 to piss yourself right now, you can do it.
Not for $100.
But for the right price.
Right.
Of course.
He wants to negotiate.
Of course he does.
I'm just trying to make a point.
No,
Yes.
but yes.
The point is, you could let.
could.
I could not. It wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Could you take it out and pee? Is it in the pants? Is that the holdup?
It might be because it's in my pants. Yeah.
Well, because your whole life you're supposed to not pee your pants.
That's
so
the whole thing. I'm not programmed to pee in my pants. I don't
Could you
think
take
I
it out
could
and
do
pee in the corner right now if you had to?
Take it out and pee in the corner? Yeah, I could pee in the corner.
Okay, well then.
How much?
$10.
Oh, done. Steal. Steal of the century. But you could pee in your own pants, is what you're saying.
Of course.
All right, make me an offer.
Ooh.
See you walking around all weird today.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, how much? You're the big
think
talker
about-
over here.
Let me think. Well, first off, I ain't got no drawers with me.
All right, hey, I didn't suggest it. I was just trying to.
But you
make a
you
point.
asked the question for $100.
You're the one who made it all literal. All right, anyway.
Okay,
Never mind. You lost your money.
I did.
Could have been a big payday for you.
I guess
You don't know how to
Wow.
negotiate. Get an agent.
The TManShow.com.
That website crashed yesterday, Terry, with the baby battle deal going on.
So I understand. Yeah.
People send in pictures of their kids. Is there an age? Maximum?
2 years.
2 years and under.
Yep.
Did I ask you that yesterday? We never got
did.
to. I did? And I forgot the answer?
You did. But I also confirmed that too for you.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
You have to be 2 years and younger. 900 plus babies are up on the website because everyone thinks they got the most beautiful baby in the world. And the one that gets voted as the most beautiful baby is going to win a nice cash prize. I think we should be voting on the ugliest one. And there's where your prize goes.
There you go.
All these people that sent in their picture thinking they have the most beautiful baby. I think that's perfect. Advertise it as that. Yes, the most beautiful baby contest. And then you get all these people out there who send in their pictures in such ridiculous amounts that we have like 1,000 baby pictures up on the website. And the website crashes yesterday because everyone's voting for their own pictures so many times.
Delete the cookies, delete the cookies, delete the cookies.
That the website crashed, and I'm sure there was the curiosity factor of people out there wanting to see what these baby pictures look like, that the website crashed. I don't know if it legitimately crashed or we just crashed it to make it look like it's all big time. I'm not sure, but that's what I was told.
You don't trust anybody, do you?
That the website crashed. Well, you would think if they're doing a voting thing on the most beautiful baby contest that they would reinforce, the ability of a lot of people to be able to be on the site. But maybe they did.
Stop thinking.
Maybe they did, but not enough. Because such a high volume of people, once the voting started at 3 o'clock, it started at 3 yesterday, something like that?
Yes.
Once it started at 3, they went in such mass force that the website couldn't handle the traffic anymore, and it shut itself down. But as I was saying, advertise it as the most beautiful baby contest. Get all these people out there who think their baby is so ridiculously beautiful. And then don't tell anyone until they've sent in their pictures that also will be voting on the ugliest baby, and you get $1,500.
There you go.
But you have to realize that your baby was far from as beautiful as you thought.
No one would do it. Nobody would enter their kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I realized no one would enter their kid. That's why I made it clear. Don't tell them until they've already sent in their pictures. Advertise it as the most beautiful baby contest, and then after the fact, after you get these thousands of people sending in thousands of pictures, then you say, oh, by the way, we're also going to be voting on the ugliest, just so you know where you stand.
So I'm so offended. Oh, wait, I won $5,000. Oh, okay, I'm cool. That's fine. You can call it whatever you want.
Would they be more offended or more happy that they won cash? They'd be more offended. The cash would be okay.
Sure.
They would be happy about the cash.
They'd be very offended.
But they'd be more offended if you sent in your child's picture.
True.
Suggesting that the most beautiful baby, and then you win the vote as the ugliest baby.
Ooh.
That's the killer, because you thought at one point
Exactly,
they were,
and that's why I want to do it that way. That's why they're lucky this isn't my baby contest, because I would have flipped the script on everyone.
It's one thing if, like, your 5-year-old you think is ugly. You know, you're not that attached to him anymore. You've had him for 5 years.
That's right. You're immune to those situations.
Right. But your baby, you have hope for.
But your 2-year or younger baby?
Yeah, you have a lot of hope for. 5 years, you realize they're not going to amount to much.
Everyone thinks their baby is so beautiful. Babies are just like everyday people, adults of the world. There are some good-looking ones, and there's a lot of ugly ones. All right? It's no different than the adult world, Terry.
I understand.
People think, oh, no, all babies are beautiful. No. Just like the adult world, there are a lot of nice-looking ones. There are a lot of beautiful ones.
Sure.
But there are a whole lot of ugly ones. So know where you stand, or don't enter the T-Man's baby, what are they calling it? Baby battle? Baby
battle.
Baby
the
battle.
baby battle.
I mean, it was a double B. The baby battle is on.
There you go.
And thankfully, because I'm not behind this little station promotion, you won't be hearing about your baby winning the vote for the ugliest baby. I can still try to talk him into it, Terry.
You could, yeah, absolutely.
But this isn't my deal. That was a big swig, dude. You gonna be all right?
Oh, I can probably do this whole bottle if I really wanted to. I can pound,
All right,
pound
all right.
liquids.
Take it
so
easy.
Cool.
Got it. Got it. What else is going on in the world, Terry? But the voting continues all through today, and you can check out if you're really wanting to look through every one of 1,000 baby pictures that were sent in. Be our guest.
Right, absolutely.
You can go through the tmanshow.com or KUBE93.com. You can do it however you want, but the website is back up and running.
Yeah.
And the voting continues. The voting goes through when? Do you know? Let me see if it says here.
That means you have paper in your hands.
You can go through the tmanshow.com. That's all it says. They're trying to keep us involved, Terry.
Yes, they do.
Isn't that lovely?
It's wonderful.
They want to keep me involved. Let's have a special vote. And knock on the front door with a big check of the person that wins the honor of having the ugliest baby out of the 900-plus pictures that were sent in.
I think you have the wrong house.
I'd like to see their face.
I entered the beautiful baby. You probably have my neighbor. They have kind of an ugly one.
Oh, my goodness.
What else is going on in the world? But they won't listen to me, Terry.
Little stat for
Terry!
you. Yeah.
Kind of like Terry, actually.
Well, yes.
They won't listen to me, Terry. Terry.
What percent of married couples
17%. Oh.
have had backdoor relations?
Oh, geez. Married couples?
Yes.
Well, you were struggling with that one, huh? You don't want to say the butt sex, huh?
Not really.
But you're reading the stat on your own free will.
I am.
I didn't find it and say, hey, Terry, go with this. Read this.
I know that.
Let the audience know that I didn't force that on you.
Oh.
Right.
I didn't force that on you, but I did. What?
Anyway.
So you pick it from your pile of news stories, and then you can't even read it without struggling.
I did read it.
You read it, but you fumbled over what wording to use.
Well, it is kind of
What
uncomfortable.
percent-
It is an interesting stat, so I'm kind of stuck.
It's an interesting stat,
Sure.
but you don't like the subject matter, but you recognize that it's interesting enough that you have to go with it as a quality news person of this show.
Yes, sir.
Quality?
A recent study has discovered and determined what percent of married couples have engaged in the butt sex. What did you call it? Backdoor relations?
Yes, sir.
Backdoor relations. Well, I'll tell you what. For the person who can come the closest within 5 percentage points, because I don't want to go all day with this, of what percent of married couples are having anal, you can either get a $50 gift certificate, or you can get 10 free votes for your baby, or
10 free votes.
You're giving
Wow,
away.
we're giving away 10 free
or
I buy DP.
come on, you know people going to manipulate the contest that much that what's 10 free votes going to matter?
Cute babies.
Are there really?
Oh, absolutely.
Is that right?
Yes, and I've just started with the A's.
You're just on the A's, and
I
you've
am.
already come across so many cute babies.
I am.
Don't they have an advantage? Don't the A babies have an advantage? 'Cause that's where you start.
Aha.
You might get kind of sick of looking at
Terry's,
it.
Wow.
Terry's, making that clear right now.
So baby Zeph, no shot.
This contest is already mired in controversy because baby Zoe
No shot.
has got no shot up against baby Abigail.
Right. Well, that is a good point because you do start with the A's.
Well,
Who's
then the
waiting
listeners owe it to balance things out to start either in the middle or at the Z's.
Well, then let me just X out of the A's and go to the Z's.
No, you did what came natural. You had the butt sex and you started with the A's, Terry. And that is part of the controversy that is now has this contest all completely in doubt.
Wow.
I love throwing station contests immediately in doubt.
You do, I know. Controversy.
It's not fair, Terry.
Oh, giving away nice cash for this.
Yeah, $1,500. Pretty sweet.
Like I said, nice cash. Anyway, all right.
So there's...
There's going to be a big knock on the door celebration ceremony or what? Your baby is the most beautiful baby in the world. And now here's Dirty Harry to sing it must have been a beautiful baby.
Something tells me he wasn't. Holy crap.
Wow.
Not good.
Alicia, do you have a guess of what percentage of this only includes married, not just serious dating couples? Just married couples?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Married couples.
Married couples.
What percent of legally married couples have partaken at some point during their marital life? Am I right in saying that? Correct me if I'm wrong. In, as Terry put it, the backyard relations.
Backyard.
Backdoor relations. I'm going backyard again. I'm Pablo. I'm Taniqua.
Yes.
Uniqua.
Great show.
Natasha.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia, do you have a guess?
75%.
Terry, if she's 5 percentage points in either direction, close to the actual... Oh, wow. She just fired off a missile.
Pulled over.
The missile, like she has one on her car, right?
If she came within 5 percentage points, we'll give her a nice prize. Are you a married woman there, Alicia?
Yes, I am.
That's a high guess, so I'm assuming that you have, and you're thinking that most couples have done what you've engaged in, and that's the backyard relations. She doesn't just have a door, Terry. She's got a whole yard. Have you incorporated that into your sex life with your husband?
I have tried it.
She has tried it. The seal has been broken.
Oh, wow.
Once, last.
It was your first and only try?
Oh, yeah.
Really? You just
hurt.
Were disgusted by it that much? It hurt?
Yeah.
Whatever. Stop trying to compliment and build up your husband's ego.
Wow. That's how you take that?
Wow, really?
It hurt so you wouldn't do it again.
No wonder chicks love me.
Isn't that part of the fun? Isn't part of the fun to be somewhat hurt and or mildly injured?
Mildly
I guess.
So why would you swear off to it? Why would you say, I'll never do that again?
I'll probably do it again.
Okay, I'll do it, team. Just answer my question. Am I right or not? When did you try it? How long ago?
Long time ago, about 6 years ago.
6 years ago, and you never tried it again?
No.
But this weekend is your husband's lucky weekend.
Yeah, he might. He's coming back into town, so he might get lucky.
Oh, yeah? Where's he been?
He's in Pennsylvania.
Doing what? Or who, should I say?
He's working.
The Hershey capital of the world? You think he's waiting for you to come around for some more backdoor love? All right. Terry.
Yes.
Does this include gay couples, by the way? Oh, no, you said heterosexual. Okay, never mind. Yeah,
I'm going to say 100% of gay men couples
Yeah.
probably partake in that. Some may not, but 98%.
Depends on the mood. Anyway, is she right, Terry? Is it within 75? Is that within 5 percentage points up or down?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
Sorry, Alicia.
All right.
Take
Thanks,
care.
guys.
Okay, baby.
What was her guess again?
75%.
Okay.
She thinks 3 out of 4 married couples have tried it. All you have to do is try it once, and you're qualifying as one of this. Is that right?
Well, yeah.
How is
you've
it
had
phrased again? Read it again.
It says, what percent of married couples have had the backdoor relations there? So at least have had it, whether it's once or many times.
Now, if you tried it while
I see that and see what the answer is.
If you tried it while they were sleeping and didn't know, does that count?
Hey. Oops. Let's see here. Josh! Fascinating answer, as I see it. Josh, you're on the air.
What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
You sound like a backdoor relation guy if I ever heard one. This is
yeah.
right up your alley, huh?
Oh, yeah.
What's the correct answer for a lovely prize on this Fine morning there, Josh.
68%.
68%. Pretty much right on top of the last caller's guess. You might want to spread it out a little bit, but let me see here. I can answer now that I'm looking right at it. It is 68%, within 5 percentage points of the correct answer. And Josh, I am happy to tell you, you are wrong! Oh! What a shame. Sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's appropriate response. Okay. Who's next? We're looking for the right answer. Isn't that what we're looking for?
Yeah. We'd like to.
Hung!
Yo, T.
Interestingly enough, is on the line.
Yeah.
Yes, Hung.
I guess 46, bud.
Yes. Oh, did you say I guess 46 but?
No, 46%.
Oh, I thought that was a but. I thought I said I guess 46,
I did too.
but.
I did too.
Bud.
Oh, Bud. Bud with a D.
Hey, Bud.
Oh, I guess 46, Bud. 46 is 46 within 5 percentage points of the correct answer. Ow!
Damn.
Hung, I'm sorry.
Too, man.
But no one could take your name away from you, Hung.
There you go, Hung.
All right?
Oh, you want to know my last name?
Oh, I think I know you're from a long line of like a horses. Okay. Hung, thank you for the call. Let me find someone on this phone line here on the call board that has the right answer so we can get on with our lives. Jeffrey! Suspenseful moment here, Terry.
Right.
Jeffrey, what's your answer?
My answer is 20%.
20%. Is that 5 percentage points between him and the right answer either way? Yes!
Ooh, good job.
Because believe it or not, and I don't really believe it.
I got it right.
You got it right. Yes, Jeff. We're going to get you a fine prize. Really, we will. I don't believe this could be true. Only 25% of married couples have dabbled, have partaken, have broken the seal on that backdoor, as you put it, relation situation.
Well, I can't figure that out.
You got the right answer, so don't ruin it for yourself.
Okay. Right.
I can't believe that it's only 1 out of 4 couples.
Well,
have it accidentally, put it in, tried it out.
That seems like pretty reasonable to me.
If you just slide it in, but then you take it.
You don't just slide it in.
Well, if it's waxed up with Vaseline, you do.
Vaseline.
Anyway, if you just put it in, all right, you happy, and then take it out, would that qualify as one of the 4 couples that have partaken in backdoor relations? We don't know. It doesn't say. Anyway. Jeffrey, hang on the line. We'll get you a prize, all right?
Okay.
Yes. Correct answer was 25%.
Yes.
He guessed 20. He's within 5 percentage points.
Yes.
With nothing to spare.
I think that's about right, actually.
You think that sounds right to you?
Look around the office. Just take a look around.
I am thinking about what it looks like to look around the office, and I'm seeing nothing but butt sex galore.
Oh, yeah. Cubicle after cubicle of people that love it.
Show me one that I got to omit.
Wow.
Okay, you're right.
And I'll talk you into why I know they're doing it.
TheTeenAgeShow.com.
Okay, text messages roll in at 97373, don't you know?
I
That's
do.
97373, 849, 59 seconds. Somebody writes, Terry Free likes Dirt Star relations 100% of the time. Oh, yes.
That I kind of agree with.
Whatever, people.
101%.
847 and 47 seconds. Somebody writes, I want to feel pasties nice. Deep inside my hair.
Wow! Wait,
What?
deep inside my what?
Deep inside my ass.
Oh, got it. Really?
I'll give you 5 to 1 that it's a woman. So, in other words, the odds are
Not
that
good.
it's a man.
Yep. I'm going to take that 5 to 1, even though I know I'm wrong.
One way to find out.
I think it's a good value, even though I'm going to lose.
360. Does that help you?
No.
I did that wrong. It's hard to read these things.
Oh, yeah, numbers are tough sometimes.
The way they're like spread out on 3 lines.
Okay.
360.
You're good with Chinese numerals, though.
Okay.
Your long-distance service has been temporarily...
Oh, remember? Cutbacks?
Please.
I got to call on this line?
Yeah, try that.
Got to do this again?
Yeah, we're not allowed to make long-distance phone calls here in the office. Penniless now.
All right. Let's see who wants Patience Cognitives.
Dog. I've gone to live with the children on Jolly Farm. Goodbye forever. Stewie. P.S. I never got a chance to return that sweater Lois gave me for Christmas. I left the receipt on top of my bureau. I'm probably over the 30-day return limit, but I'm sure if you make a fuss, they'll...
All right, that's a guy. Long-winded, outgoing voicemail message.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think...
It's not a girl. Girls don't leave that stupid stuff.
No, I agree.
All right, Patient, there you go. You might want to rip that number out and stick it in your pocket.
Or do they? Girls like Family Guy, too, right?
Girls, if on the off chance a girl out there really likes Family Guy, which really it's a guy show, she ain't making it her outgoing voicemail message.
Yeah.
All right? So there you have it. I win the bet, 5-1. We're great odds for you, but you lose. You have something, Terry, to fill in while I'm looking for interesting text messages here?
Sure. There is a new calendar out featuring bikini-clad flight attendants who are with an airline called Ryanair.
8:47 and 37 seconds, somebody writes, no need to look at the pictures anymore. Jaleesa is the cutest baby.
Oh,
thanks so much. You saved us all so much work. Just on principle now. If anyone votes for Jaleesa, they're an idiot.
Oh,
let's see. I'm looking at these pictures of the babies, and about 16% are beautiful babies. That's about right, I'd say. I haven't looked yet.
All right.
That sounds about right. 8:46 and 30 seconds. Somebody writes, T-Man, before I was married, my wife used to give me the butt love more than I could handle. Now that we're married, she hasn't given it to me once. What's up with that? Well, you had to go ruin a great relationship by saying I do. So you get what's coming to you or what's not. 8:42, 13 seconds. T-Man, whose idea was it for the baby contest? They don't say why they're asking.
Right.
But I could truly tell you, I don't know. It wasn't me. Maybe they're saying it because they love the idea, or maybe they hate it. But either way, I can't claim it. But I'm kind of curious.
Well, you'd have to go to meetings to find that kind of stuff out.
Whose idea was it for the baby contest? Why do you think they're asking? Stupidest contest they ever heard in their life, or the greatest? Which one are you leaning towards?
Well, people seem to love it if the site crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of curious about this person's opinion. It's all about Consumer Reports around here. Let's find out. No one's going to answer the phone this morning?
Oh, wow.
All these texters refuse to answer? Eight 29 seconds. Somebody writes, T-Man, I was just in the bathroom, tickled the lower part of my ribs and thought of you.
You don't still do that.
So weird.
I don't really still do that.
Come on.
I did when I was kind of growing up.
Hey, it's Jacob. Either my cell phone has no service or I didn't waste your message in time. Be sure to leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Read your message.
See, now the mystery is even more deep and confusing to me. Why does Jacob, a guy who sounds like that, care about who was behind the idea for the baby contest? Now I'm dying to know.
Maybe he doesn't care for it.
I'm an over-curious guy just by nature. But why is Jacob, a guy who sounds like that, like what? Like that. Why does he care who's behind the baby contest?
No answer.
I need to know.
Yeah, no.
Does he hate it? Does he love it? I'll try one more time. Answer your freaking phone, you dork. T-Man, I saw a coffee table lady working at Ethan Allen yesterday.
Right.
Ethan the furniture store?
Tis.
Yes.
Hey, it's Jacob. Either myself.
All right.
Come on, Jacob.
Didn't reach your message in time. Well, I haven't left one yet.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Haven't reached your message in time. What?
I mean, you can take the time to write or leave just the perfect voicemail message for everyone to listen to.
To confuse everyone,
and he makes a tactical error in the wording.
He does, yes.
I didn't pick up on it. Are you sure? Let me try him one more time.
It's one thing if you can't reach somebody's call, but to reach your message.
Yeah, I think these things bother us more than most people. Feels Pasty's cocked.
Wow.
Did you have to go to commercial? I have to go to class. Tell Bridget to leave my homeboy alone.
Tell who? What?
Whatever happened to bathtub lady? You mean the whiny bathtub lady? T-Man, you're the best around.
Hey,
Nothing's
Jacob.
ever...
Either my cell phone has no service or I didn't waste your message in time. Be sure to leave the message and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like...
I thought you didn't reach the message.
It's not like you're running for the message. You're running for the call that ultimately had the person have no choice but to leave a message, right?
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Reach your message in time. But then he tells you to leave a message.
It's very confusing.
Very confusing.
T-Man, you're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. Wait, nothing. That's what they wrote it. They read it wrong. Anyway.
Yeah.
I would crap my pants in front of you for $100.
Wow.
T-Man, thanks for killing my breakfast talking about crapping on hose and golden showers. I don't remember talking about golden showers.
I don't either.
Yeah. 8:24 and 29 seconds. T-Man, don't get off on yourself. Dirty little Leslie is a tranny, and she has a donger bigger than anyone you know.
What?
Oh, and I know a lot of them. My buddy's wife is a Vegas call girl. She said that the Wynn guy paid $10,000 to do the same thing that coffee table lady talked about. Wow.
Whoa.
When your buddy's wife is a call girl that gets under glass coffee tables. That's a neighborhood I want to hang out in. What else is happening, Terry?
New stat for you. Did you know that 30% of unhappy people, or let me reword that, unhappy people watch 30% more television than happy people?
Unhappy people watch more TV.
Yes.
If you're happy, you're watching less TV.
Yeah.
Too busy being happy to flip on the tube.
Yep. Don't have a lot of lag time because you're out there and you're being all happy.
What, you can't be happy watching TV?
I watch a ton of TV. Are you basically telling me I'm an unhappy, miserable soul?
Well.
Actually, I don't watch a ton of TV. I transferred all my TV watching to internet surfing, Terry.
Right.
Does that still have the same
this
concept
has
behind
nothing
it?
to say about internet surfing. This has to do with television.
I'm getting happier by the day. I used to watch so much TV.
Yeah.
I don't know when the transition happened. It must have happened slowly but surely. But now it's minimal TV, all about the internet and all that it has to offer.
Yeah.
CoffeeTableLady.com and the works.
So you don't watch much TV anymore?
Huh?
You don't watch much TV? I love watching TV.
I know, I really don't. I can't sit myself in front of a TV anymore. I guess I have more ADD than I ever had. Stephanie, you're on the air. Stephanie is saying she's a texter. I don't know which one that's calling us back. Which one were you, Stephanie? Hello?
Oh, isn't she the one that loves your voice?
I don't know. That's Leslie.
Oh,
Terry, you're all
Leslie.
confused.
Okay.
Yes, Stephanie.
Hello?
Yes? Who are you? What'd you text?
Something inappropriate for the air.
Something inappropriate for the air. All right, well, then if you don't want to talk about it, then don't call. Leave it at texting, all right?
Hello?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Perfect.
Definitely a texter.
Oh, yeah.
Know who you are and figure it out for the show.
TheTmanShow.com.
All the people who texted in that I called back are now acting as though, oh, I can't believe I missed your call. Sorry, I missed your call. I was in the shower. I'm tickled pink that you called me. Call me back. T-Man, I want you to explode deep inside me. 253.
Wow,
This is
really?
definitely a did. Race Jack. Probably. All right, you got me again. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Always got to hear the
good.
voice.
Now I'm good.
Always got to hear the voice. It makes it a lot easier when they write their name in their text message like this, so I don't have to read it on 3 lines. People loving MIA or what?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Hello? Hello?
They hung up on you.
Just tell me if you're a man or a woman. You don't have to talk. Hello? Hello? That's how they're going to talk me now?
I think so.
It was bad enough they didn't pick up my call. Now they're going to pick it up and not say a word? At least breathe heavy or something. Ew. Ooh. Touching myself right now. Man, I'll get a lot of this today.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right.
Just find me something, one more stat of the day
I
or
found
something
one.
to...
I got a little something, too, if you need.
Oh.
You got something?
I got a small little trivia question that came out today.
Oh, jeez.
All right, give me it. Let me
This actress's movies have grossed $1 billion in 2008.
What? In just 2008?
Yes.
No, collectively up till 2008.
No, in 2008, her movies have grossed $1 billion. That's what it says. Yeah.
That's-
Well, they're not. She's in all these movies.
How many movies can you be in 2008?
3.
She's in 3 movies? Katherine Heigl. No, she hasn't been in any movies in 2008.
Not Katherine Heigl.
Well, what female has been in a ton of movies just this year that have done well? I guess that's the question.
That's a good solid. It counts. They're counting overseas too, but it's been like $500 million here.
That's a stupid question. What do you have, Terry?
I have a
It's
stat.
a great question. $1
What
billion?
percent-
Oh, it's a great question because you came up with it.
Well, it's
What
a
percent
dumb
of-
question because you don't know the answer.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
What percent of men say it's important that their lady stays in shape?
No, I don't like that one either.
Oh.
Because...
Oh, here's another.
$1 billion.
Yeah, go ahead.
What percent of men say that they have faked an orgasm?
Oh, I do it all the time.
Whoa.
For many reasons. Sometimes I just am never going to finish, and I have to, make it seem like I just did so I can get the hell out of there.
Wow.
And then other times, you want the woman to think she's better than she really is, and you don't
How
really
can
need
you
to...
fake it as a man? You have to prove it.
If you climax as a man...
I guess you can count on
And you didn't really need to scream as loud as you did in the final moments. You're like, oh! Oh!
Whoa.
And you didn't really... Okay, maybe too much of a in-your-face example. You didn't really need to get that vocal. Is that faking it or
I don't
no?
mean audibly. I mean, physically, you have to show something. There's something to show for it.
No, I've...
How do you get by that?
I've made it seem like... Or you just rip off the condom really fast and flush it.
Oh.
Make it seem like you're done.
Oh, okay.
I've done that before.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't even think about using condoms. It doesn't even cross my mind. Sorry, my bad. What am I doing here?
Anyway.
Okay, I get it now. Who would fake it, though?
All right, let's get back to your question. What actress?
She was in three movies this year.
3 movies this year, and collectively they've grossed $1 billion.
Yes.
And you think this is a very important question that people are dying to know the answer to?
Awesome question.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean she was the star, but she was in all 3.
All right, whatever. What's your answer? Hello.
Hi. For the actress one,
Yeah, sure.
Angelina Jolie.
Is it?
You nailed it. First try.
There you go.
What has she been in? Changeling did terrible as far as movie grossing dollars.
Kung Fu Panda.
She was in Kung Fu Panda?
She was.
It's a voice, right?
And Wanted. Kung Fu Panda made $416 million overseas.
Man,
That's pretty good.
bad way to end the show. All right, congratulations. What's your name?
You didn't like
Anthony.
my stat, huh?
No, I hated everyone.
Oh,
Anthony, hang on. We'll give you something nice, all right? You worked it out with Pasty.
Yeah.
Okay. It's all gung-ho.
She was in a movie called Wanted, too. I never saw it. Wanted? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see
Nah, I
that.
didn't see it. Great,
All right.
solid question. Very interesting.
A non-great, non-solid, boring question.
Piqued the interest of everyone listening.
Piqued the interest of nobody times 2.
Well, that's something then.
But thanks for trying.
The T-Man Show.com.